Glasgow High School Scotties football.
I gotta make plays all day, man. It's a work day. Hit him on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Glasgow Scotties football on WCLU 103.1 FM and AM 1490. And video streaming free at WCLUradio.com and on the Glasgow Scotties and WCLU YouTube channels. Glasgow Scotties football brought to you by Don Franklin Auto, Hardee's, TJ Regional Health, McDonald's, The People's Bank, La Nacional Restaurant, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agent Joe Myers, Applebee's, South Central Rural Telecommunications Cooperative, Baird Private Wealth Management in Glasgow, and Aero Safety.
Here we go. Right back down the field here, buddy.
It's time for your Don Franklin Auto countdown to kickoff.
And welcome here to the campus of Glasgow High School at Hank Royse Stadium, where tonight we have a matchup of unbeaten teams as the 3-0 Glasgow Scotties host the 3-0 Allen County-Scottsville Patriots. Hello, everybody. I'm Joe Myers, soon to be joined by Larry Alexander and Bruce Tribune for our broadcast this evening. Scotties come in ranked number 6 in this week's Class 3A poll. They moved up 2 spots from number 8 to number 6 this week. Glasgow, as we said, 3-0. They are coming off an overtime victory. They squeaked one out against Monroe County on the road last Friday night by a final score of 15-14. The Patriots also 3-0. They're coming off a 2-touchdown victory at Franklin Simpson, 36-22 on Friday, and an impressive win for the Patriots. Allen County-Scottsville is not in the top 10 in Class 4A, but they are getting votes, and if you look at those votes, they would be the 14th ranked team in Class 4A. Last time these two teams met was just last year, of course, over at Allen County-Scottsville High School. And the Scotties won that ball game by a score of 43-7. Scotties, matter of fact, have won 6 straight meetings against Allen County-Scottsville in 11 of the last 13. We'll come back in a moment here on the Don Franklin Auto countdown to kickoff, and we will sit down with Glasgow head coach Jeff Garman to get his thoughts on tonight's matchup with these Patriots. We're back after a 3-minute timeout here on WCOU Sports.
When the classic flavors of bacon, lettuce, and tomato meet the classic goodness of Hardee's Frisco lineup, you get instant summer favorites. Introducing Hardee's Frisco BLT Angus Burger and Frisco BLT hand-breaded chicken sandwich.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Your Glasgow destination for the finest flavors of Mexico and more. Priced to keep you coming back again and again. Authentic and delectable. La Nacional International Market Deli and Taqueria. Real Mexican street-style tacos. Carne asada, picadas, ceviche, tripas, burritos, quesadillas, lengua, chorizo, tortas, and more. Always fresh. Made from scratch and delicious. La Nacional. Across from Hibbett Sports, Shane Drive, Glasgow. If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more. Member FDIC.
Football is back.
I need everything you got.
And NFL Network has every preseason game, including 21 live games.
Unbelievable.
Big names and new threads. And your first look at future stars. The NFL preseason, August 8th to the 25th.
The NFL Network is now on SCRTC Channel 124 and 424 for expanded TV customers, because there's no such thing as too much football.
Every morning in hardworking America, Hardee's biscuit makers rise to bake our original made-from-scratch biscuits. And now, mix and match 2 handcrafted breakfast biscuits, just $5. Find the best deals on the Hardee's app.
Welcome back here to Glasgow High School as Glasgow gets set to take on Allen County-Scottsville in game number 4 of the season. Here on the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Kickoff, we are joined by Glasgow head coach Jeff Garman. Jeff, you guys had a pretty good week of practice leading up to tonight?
Had a good week of practice. You know, Allen County's a good football team. They're an older team, got 19, 20 seniors, and they look it. They look the part. They've played well their first 3 games, and we're going to have our hands full Friday night.
We'll certainly talk more about Allen County in just a minute, but going back to the Monroe County game, Jeff, a tight overtime win at Monroe. How do you hope winning a tough game like that benefits this team as the season progresses?
Well, I mean, it doesn't hurt. I'll put it that way. I thought we kind of shot ourselves in the foot multiple times with some illegal procedure penalties and put us in some long yardage situations. You know, when I go back and watch the tape, I can compare the Allen County game to the Monroe County game, and we missed on some shot passes, and Allen connected them, and that's, to me, was the story of the game. Also, Monroe having 2 players back from injury, 2 or 3 back from injury, made a big difference for Monroe County too. So, I mean, we take a lot of good things from the game Friday night. We were able to run the football. I thought we played another good defensive game. I really liked what we were doing. They came out with a scheme that we hadn't seen and made some adjustments along the way and relatively did a really good job.
That's one of the questions I was going to ask you, Jeff. What did they do scheme-wise that you all had not seen on film?
Well, they ran like an old-fashioned options out of the spread formation, and they put their best 2 players where they had opportunities to get the ball. And, our motive going into the game was to slow the quarterback down, wanted to keep him in check, wanted to keep number 4, the tailback, in check. The other back, number 20, he got a few yards on us on some options where they pitched it to him. We could have played that a little bit better, but, in our kids' defense, when you go into a game, you want to stop certain players, and some guys get some that you can't stop them all, and that's how it played out. But I thought our kids really played well. I thought our coaches did a really good job, too, in the game, making some adjustments and different things. So we're really happy with our performance. Didn't think we played our best, turned the ball over twice. We haven't really done that so far, and that makes a difference. You commit 2 turnovers and still win a football game. When you didn't get any turnovers, it was a good win.
Moving on to talk about tonight's opponent, Allen County-Scottsville, Jeff. They are 3-0, as you said. Looked like an awfully good football team on film. Where have you seen the biggest improvements from last year's ACS team to this year's team, you think?
Well, the quarterback makes a difference. It's a different quarterback, I think, than what they had last year, and he's played well so far. He can do some stuff with his legs. He can also throw the ball, and he's thrown some interceptions. I think if we stay back and play smart, I think we could be okay. But also, they just look like they look like a team that plays 18, 19, 20 seniors.
Yeah, their quarterback, you mentioned Braylon Adams, 204 rushing yards on the season, which is second on the team, 4 touchdowns. Also, what I noticed on film, Jeff, it seemed like he does a good job
on athleticism. And so, we've got to keep him in the pocket. We've got to keep him secured, and we just got to not give up any big plays. This team for Allen this year looks like they've got a little bit more big play potential than what they've had in the past. They've got a receiver, number 2, that they take some shot plays to, and he's come up big every time they've made some shot plays. So they've got some other kids. The running back 10's a really nice player, Ross kid. He's played for a while. Got an inside linebacker, plays tight end. Number 8 is a real physical player. They've got some nice pieces to work with, and they just look well coached to me. Bradley's done a really good job with them, and I've been impressed.
You mentioned number 2, Deontay Granger. He really stood out to me on film, Jeff. He looks to be, at least as far as I'm concerned, maybe their best athlete on the team. He leads them with 116 receiving yards. He's also returned a reception for a touchdown and a punt return for a touchdown. What makes him so dangerous?
Well, he's fast and he's athletic. He's fast and he's athletic, and speed kills, and he's got some. I mean, he made some big plays against Monroe County. He's made some big plays in every game that they've played in. The kids that they were beating in the Monroe County game, unfortunately, didn't play against us. So that made the opportunity. But I go to the Franklin game. Anytime you go to Franklin Simpson and you beat Franklin Simpson, it's legit, and they did that. So you got to tip your hat to them. It's a really good football team. It's another week. We weren't favored probably going into the Monroe County game. We're probably not favored for Friday night, but we've got to find a way, and we've got to continue to run the football and throw the ball in a balanced type situation. It hurts us when we get in those penalties that knock us back, 2nd and 13. It's not a good 3rd and 8. It's not a good down and distance for us. We can do some things really well, and we've done some things all year long in every game really, really well. We just got to, you kind of got to play your game, as they say, and I think we'll be fine.
You've already mentioned their physicality, Jeff, which has been a hallmark of Allen County-Scottsville under Coach Hood especially, and how good they are up front on both the offensive and defensive lines. Do you feel like your kids are prepared to handle that physicality?
Well, I hope so. I mean, we've played, I thought Russellville was pretty physical up front. I thought Monroe, it was a physical football game. I don't know. We tell them it's going to be physical. I don't know if they believe me or not, but they will when the whistle blows. It's going to be a physical football game. If you go back and look at last year's game, it was close in the first quarter, and they played physical. We had trouble kind of getting things going. Then we hit a couple of plays and got going. But they're a good football team. It's going to be it'll be a tough game for us.
What about on the defensive side, Jeff? What do they like to do over on that side?
Well, it looks like they're playing like so far it's been, it looks like a 4-4, and they walk those outside 2 linebackers up, or you're going to get, or you could call it a 52, whatever you want to call it. They're physical on defense. Run to the football. They run to the football. Seem like they tackle really well, and they're a good football team. They've got speed at the corner positions and some good athletes there. So they're set up to have a really good team this year, and so far they've played that way.
Are we generally pretty healthy going into this one?
Yeah, we're good to go. We've had some kids sick during the week. There's some stuff going around, how it is for everyone, I'm sure. But no injuries. We should be good to go Friday night.
Good luck, Jeff.
Thank you.
That's Scotty head coach Jeff Garman, and when we come back on the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Kickoff show, we'll give you the starting lineups for both ball clubs. We'll also have Larry Alexander and Bruce Tribune join us. We're back after this 3-minute timeout here on WCOU Sports.
They say that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Well, they are correct.
Roll into a good morning with our warm toasted bagels. It's breakfast worth waking up for.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm Dan Fouch, branch manager at Baird Private Wealth Management in Glasgow. Our office recognizes that football and retirement share more similarities than you might think. The head coach, that's you. You are the ultimate decision maker when it comes to your finances. A successful retirement happens with support of a financial advisor, and that's where the quarterback comes in. A quarterback and financial advisor both pay close attention to the details and make the correct adjustments so that goals can be met. Call our office and speak with a financial advisor who can help you execute the plays to win in retirement.
So Aero Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aero Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
Since 1980, Applebee's has been bringing great food and big smiles to Kentucky neighborhoods just like yours in Glasgow. Their extensive menu of delicious comfort foods has something for everyone to love. And Applebee's loves to support the community and cheer on the Glasgow Scotties. Remember to stop by Applebee's on any Scotties game night in your Scotties attire and get 10% off your meal and non-alcoholic beverages. Eating good in the neighborhood at Applebee's, just off Happy Valley Road across from Walmart.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Allen, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
They say that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Well, they are correct.
Roll into a good morning with our warm toasted bagels. It's breakfast worth waking up for.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Stadium on the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Kickoff show. We're about 15 minutes or so away from kickoff between the Scotties and the Allen County-Scottsville Patriots. And time now to take a look at our starting lineups, brought to you by TJ Regional Health. First for the Allen County-Scottsville Patriots on offense. At left tackle, it'll be Carson Holland, a 6'2", 225 junior. Left guard, Cole Jackson, 5'10", 210, and a senior. At center, Jackson Carver, 5'10", 260 junior. The right guard, Tanner Swigert, a 5'9", 205 senior. At right tackle, Dalton Coffey, a 6'1", 230 senior. The wide receivers are Deontay Granger, a 6'1", 175 junior. Tyler Turner, a 6'2", 170 junior. And Ryan Hensley, a 5'11", 160 junior. Fullback is Braden Holland, a 5'10", 175 junior. The tailback, Chase Ross, a 5'10", 195 senior. And at quarterback, Braylon Adams, a 6', 200-pound senior. Defensively for the Patriots, defensive tackles are Skylar Marr, a 6'2", 250 senior, and Chris Duggar, a 5'10", 225 senior. Defensive ends, Ace Moore, a 6'1", 225 junior, and Robert Hickenbotham, a 6'5", 190 junior. Inside linebackers are Jackson Morris, a 6', 210 senior, and Eddie Chavez, a 5'8", 190 junior. Outside linebackers, Eli McCoy, 5'7", 170 junior, and Mason Hester, a 5'11", 195 senior. The cornerbacks are Deontay Granger and Aiden Johnston. Johnston's a 5'11", 165 junior. And the safety for Allen County-Scottsville, Caleb Jesse, a 5'9", 160 junior. Head coach for the Patriots, Brad Hood, in his 19th season. He has a record of 108 wins against 101 losses. And that is the Allen County-Scottsville lineup. Now the starters for Glasgow, brought to you by TJ Regional Health. On offense, at left tackle, it's Jordan Huffman, a 6', 270 sophomore. Left guard, Keaven Massey, a 6'1", 241 junior. Center, Parker McGowan, a 6'2", 344 senior. At right guard, Justice Payton, a 5'7", 220 senior. The right tackle, Javion Twyman, a 5'10", 225 junior. The tight end, Grayson Bartley, a 6', 160 junior. Wideouts are Jarek Martin, a 6'5", 185 junior, and Jalen Bradley, a 5'10", 140 sophomore. Fullback, Kanan Allen, a 5'10", 180 junior. tailback Cameron Bull, 6', 167 junior, and the quarterback Hudson Gum, a 6'1", 170 junior. Defensively for Glasgow, the nose guard Justice Payton, defensive tackles Kievan Massey and Xander Contreras. Contreras, a 6'2", 215 junior. Linebackers Trey Smith, 5'10", 156 junior. Also at linebacker, Max Lee, a 6'1", 201 senior. And the third linebacker, Brady Geary, a 6', 195 senior. The cornerbacks, Jarek Martin and Jalen Bradley. The left safety is Ryder Heller, a 5'11", 180 sophomore. Middle safety, Kellen Stone, a 5'11", 160 junior. And the right safety, Kanan Allen. Head coach for Glasgow, Jeff Garman, in his 10th season. He has a record of 82 wins and 30 losses. Glasgow assistant coaches are Blaze Talicki, Cameron Garman, Kevin Estes, Randall Parmley, Stephen Buford, and Tyler Hughes. And those are your starting lineups, brought to you by TJ Regional Health. As we continue here on the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Kickoff show, we now bring Larry Alexander and Bruce DeVue in to talk about the ball game tonight and a little bit about last week's game. And Larry, the Scotties are coming off a somewhat shaky performance at Monroe County last week, but they did get the win. However, I think you're going to need to play your best football tonight to have a chance to beat this very good Allen County-Scottsville ball club.
I think you're exactly right there, Joe. We didn't play as well as we missed about 4 good opportunities to score last week. Some of them because of penalties, some because of turnovers, and we just didn't have I thought Hudson Gum didn't play the best that he could play last week. He missed a few receivers, and if we do that tonight against this team, we're going to be in real trouble because, as Jeff alluded to in the pregame, anytime you go to Franklin and beat them, you're a pretty good football team because Franklin's usually really good at home.
And, Bruce, the schedule for the Scotties is about to get much, much tougher down the stretch here. You look at that AP poll that comes out weekly now, and of Glasgow's last 7 opponents, 6 of them are either ranked or getting votes. So, I mean, you're getting into a part of the schedule here to where you got to be playing your best football every time you take the field.
You're right. You can't have a letdown. And I thought last year during the regular season we had a game. I won't say who against. It was probably, I thought, the poorest game that we played. And we had a letdown because it was a team we should have beaten, because when you start comparing scores and stuff like that. But right now we've got a schedule that you have to be ready every night. We've probably only got, 1 weak team left. Butler County is not playing very well. I don't think they've won yet. But that's the only easy game that we have left on the schedule. And we're going to have to come out and play well every night now on Friday night. If not, you're going to rack up some losses.
Larry, you talked about a moment ago about how the Scotties struggled, missed some scoring opportunities. They struggled to finish drives last week against Monroe County. Part of that was 2 turnovers that ended promising drives. Also, they only had 5 penalties, but they seemed to come at the wrong time last week, and they really hurt in potential scoring situations. You got to clean both of those up.
It's like if you got a second down and 2 or 3, and then you get the penalty, a 10-yard holding penalty or an offsides penalty or something like that, it goes back to 2nd and 8 again. So I think they have to do well on first down tonight, especially against this team. This team right here, Allen County, will hit you and hit you hard, and they'll hit you often. And sometimes we think that they really get in and hit late a lot, but they're really aggressive on defense.
Yeah, that is certainly a hallmark, as Coach Garman and I talked about during the pregame interview, Bruce. A hallmark of Allen County-Scottsville is their physical play. The Scotties have to be ready for that tonight.
Yeah, we talk about it every year. They're going to hit you till the whistle blows and after. I mean, they're going to try to be. They always will be physical with you, and they will probably get a few penalties being physical. But until they call those penalties, they will keep hitting you, and they always put a team of hitters on the field.
Larry, you look back at last week's game again, and another good night for Cam Bull. Had a season high 177 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns. He did have 27 carries. That may be a few more than you want Cam to have on a nightly basis. Obviously, that's what that game called for. But we'll see if Glasgow tries to get a few other people involved a little bit more heavily in the run game as we move forward.
Yeah, we need to do that in the run game, and you have to kind of balance it out. Hopefully we can have half and half, run the football well and pass the football also, because there's going to be opportunities to that you have to throw the football, and we have to do that and do it well tonight. But Cameron Bull, he's a horse. I mean, he can run the football inside. He can take it outside. He's just a really good football player, and hopefully that many carries. I don't think he'll get that many carries every game, but it just seemed to be the way we moved the football last week.
Yeah, his previous high, I think, was 19 carries in a ball game, so that was certainly over what he's averaged the first couple of ball games. Jalen Bradley had a nice game last week, Bruce. It's the first time really we've seen Jalen get involved on the offensive end for the Scotties. He had 3 catches for 53 yards. Jalen is a kid. He's a sophomore. We think he has a ton of potential. So we hope that's a sign of things to come for Jalen going forward here.
As you say, just being a sophomore, hopefully that was his breakout game. He's got excellent speed. He has good moves, and his hands seem to be very, really tough. I mean, we had him in end zone once last week and overthrew him, but he did make some other outstanding catches. And, of course, with Jarek Martin on the other side, his leaping ability, I thought last week we played a little more conservative. Maybe we weren't trying to show some things. We ran the ball, as you said, with Cameron running it 27 times. For a whole season, he's not going to be running 27 times every game. I just don't think that we'll need to do that. We're going to have to mix our offense up enough to keep teams off guard where they can't focus on him.
Well, the weather, of course, could play a factor in tonight's ball game as well. We don't really know. You look at the radar, it's just a bunch of scattered stuff out there right now, but it's one of those nights, Larry, where you may get just a burst of rain that lasts for 10 or 15 minutes, and it may be a downpour. So we'll just have to see how that plays out here tonight. I'm not really sure if it favors one team over the other because both teams like to run the ball more than they do throw it, really.
Yeah, I was thinking about that this afternoon, and I don't know that it would make any difference to either team. You got to hang on to the football whether it's wet or dry. So the turnovers make a whole lot of difference, but you got to take care of that football.
Defense last week played well, especially in the second half. Glasgow was led in tackles by their 3 linebackers, Bruce, and that's what you want to see from your linebacking core. Max Lee led them with 9 tackles. Brady Geary had 8. Trey Smith had 7. Those are your starting 3 linebackers. So those kids played well last week. They played well as a group so far. They'll have to continue to do that.
They will, and the type defense we run, your linebackers are going to make a lot of plays, and of course your front line, is going to try to take blocks and free up those linebackers. You don't want them getting hits put on them, and our secondary has played well this year too. I mean, did we have any interceptions last? No,
not last week. That's the first game we did not have at least.
They did not throw the ball nowhere near as much as the other teams we've played. So we just have to come out and be focused, and if we are focused and play our game, I think we'll be fine.
This Allen County-Scottsville Ball Club, as we said, they are 3-0 off that very impressive 14-point win at Franklin Simpson. They are a run-heavy offense. They average 208 rushing yards per game and just 93 passing yards per game. So they mostly want to do their damage on the ground. But if Glasgow can force them to go to the air, that would certainly be to the Scotties' advantage here tonight. Let's go ahead and wrap up our Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Kickoff show. When we come back, we'll be just about set for kickoff for you here from Hank Royse Stadium. It's Glasgow against Allen County-Scottsville. We're back after this 3-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
Your Glasgow destination for the finest flavors of Mexico and more. Priced to keep you coming back again and again. Authentic and delectable. La Nacional International Market Deli and Taqueria. Real Mexican street-style tacos. Carne asada, picadas, ceviche, tripas, burritos, quesadillas, lengua, chorizo, tortas, and more. Always fresh. Made from scratch and delicious. La Nacional. Across from Hibbett Sports, Shane Drive, Glasgow.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first. Team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more. Member FDIC.
Football is back.
I need everything you got.
And NFL Network has every preseason game, including 21 live games.
Unbelievable.
Big names and new threads. And your first look at future stars. The NFL preseason, August 8th to the 25th.
The NFL Network is now on SCRTC Channel 124 and 424 for expanded TV customers, because there's no such thing as too much football.
Glasgow Scotties football on WCLU 103.1 FM and AM 1490. And video streaming free at WCLUradio.com and on the Glasgow Scotties and WCLU YouTube channels. Glasgow Scotties football, brought to you by Don Franklin Auto, McDonald's, The People's Bank, Hardee's, South Central Rural Telecommunications Cooperative, Applebee's, Aero Safety, TJ Regional Health, La Nacional Restaurant, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agent Joe Myers, and Baird Private Wealth Management in Glasgow.
Playtime's over, boy. Somebody got to be the victim tonight. Go! Go!
It's time to play. Game day. Let's get the game on.
Larry Alexander, Bruce Tribune, back with you here on the campus of Glasgow High School. It's the Scotties against the Allen County-Scottsville Patriots. Larry, what about keys for a Glasgow victory here tonight, sir?
Well, it always starts, as I say, every week, turnovers. You can't turn the football over to them and let them have easy opportunities to score and take away opportunities for us to score. The penalties, we didn't have a lot last week, but you can't have them in inopportune times. You got to cut down on those. Offensively, I think we have to do well on first down. I think we have to get positive yardage on first down so we don't get behind the sticks. And then defensively, we got to stop the quarterback and we got to stop that running back. They're two really good rushers.
Tell me about the series record between Glasgow and ACS, please.
Well, this is the 47th meeting between these two schools. The series stands 37-9 in favor of the Scotties. First game came back in 1973 when the Scotties won that one by a score of 35-7. Of course, last year, 2023, was the last game. Glasgow won that one at Allen County by a score of 43-7.
Thank you very much, Larry. They are tossing the coin right now to tell us. Looks like Glasgow won the toss and has elected to receive. So the Scotties are going to get the football to start this ball game. Glasgow in their royal blue uniforms tonight, both pants and jerseys, with the white numerals on the front and back of the jerseys. So familiar royal blue helmet with a white Scottie paw on the side. Allen County-Scottsville in white white jerseys with gray pants. They've got red numerals and letters on the jerseys with a red helmet and a blue ACS on each side of the helmet. Your officials for this ball game are referee Steve Ray, the umpire Greg Meacham, head linesman Mojo Poor, the linesman is Jeff Burris, back judge Daniel Rogers, side judge Cameron Edwards, and the field judge Larry Milan.
And we could expect to have a lot of flags thrown tonight.
Yeah, and
this crew is notorious for that.
This is a crew that likes to throw flags, and with Glasgow and Allen County playing, it's always a little bit chippy anyway. Yeah. So they may try to get that under control early. We will see how that goes. But Scotty's already out on the field waiting for the kickoff. Allen County's kickoff team not yet on the field. They were just huddled up in a team prayer, it looked like there. Jarek Martin and Cam Bull are back deep for the Scotties, awaiting this kick.
Watching Allen County's kickers before the game, they don't kick the ball very well off the tee, and I don't think they kick extra points. So you can watch for a squib kick, or onside kick, or anything to start this game.
They tried to kick a few extra points last week against Franklin, but they were 0 for 3, Larry, and they had 3 different kids try it. So I don't know. Other than that, they went for 2 every time. They went for 2 in every game before that. So we'll see what they do tonight. The kickoff man is Eddie Chavez, and he's generally going to just squib kick it. Doesn't get much air under it typically. But Chavez, a 5'8", 190 junior. He starts on defense at one of the inside linebacker positions. Our kickoff tonight brought to you by Ralphie's Fun Center at 702 Happy Valley Road, Glasgow. Go by and see the folks there at Ralphie's for a fun night. Ball's been blown ready for play, and we are set to get this one underway. Chavez approaches. It is a squib kick off the side of his foot. Could be trouble. Is it going to go out of bounds, or was it recovered by ACS? It went out of bounds, and Glasgow is going to get great field position here at the 43-yard line.
That was scary. He kicked it, and it just squibbled right to the front line, and it went off one of our players.
Actually, they're going to put it at the 40. They're going to say it went out at the 44. So Glasgow will start first and 10 at their own 44-yard line. Quarterback Hudson Gum brings his troops to the line of scrimmage here. He'll set up under center with Allen and Bull in the I formation. Martin the wide out to the right side. Going to give this off to Bull, and immediately a flag goes down. At the very first snap, Bull going to get across the 45 to the 46 and a sweep around the right end, but we'll see. Did the Scotties move? Was it illegal formation, or was it offsides on Allen County? It's the illegal formation, yeah. We were wondering, last week we were wondering why they weren't stopping play for what we thought was being called a false start. Of course, the signal for false start and illegal formation are the same. Yeah. So they were being called for illegal formation last week, and right on the very first play,
we do it again.
So Coach Garman's not going to be very happy about that. First down and 15 here. Same I formation, 2 receivers to the left this time. Give it off to Bull again. Cam will get back to the original line of scrimmage at the 44-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 5 yards and bring up second down and 10.
Looks like number 34 on that tackle. That is Eddie Chavez. That's his first tackle. He's a junior, 5'8", 190 pounds.
Brings up a second down and 10.
This is what you didn't want to get in. You don't want to get in second down to 8, second down to 9, second and 10.
Jalen Bradley will go wide to the left side. Cullen Stone wide to the near side. Jarek Martin wide to the left as well. He's the inside receiver. Here's a give off to Bull. Cam finds a hole. He's up the middle, and then they get slammed down in Allen County territory right around the 47-yard line, I think.
Well, that was Chavez again with his second tackle. He slung him to the ground.
It is a gain to the 47. So a pickup of 8 yards there. It'll be third down and 2.
Brings up a third down and 1.
Well, really more like third and 1, so a gain of 9, I guess, there actually. It was a gain of 9. He started there at the 44. So third down and 1 now for the Scotties. Martin the wide out to the near side. Allen and Bull in an offset I.
No, Bull's not in. He came out.
Oh, is that Heller? That's Heller back there, yep. Heller going to try to get around the corner, and he will not make it. Allen County-Scottsville strung it out well, and so we'll see if Coach Garman decides to roll the dice here and go for it on what's going to be a loss of a yard there. It'll be fourth down and 2.
Mason Hester is the man that made the tackle, senior 5'11".
Fourth down and 2.
Campbell going back into the ball game here, so the offense, now they're going to punt it. They thought for a moment about going for it here on 4th and 2, but they're going to play the field position game and punt the football away, so the Scotties cannot take advantage of great field position to start this ball game. And again, a 5-yard illegal formation penalty put them behind the chains. Kanan Allen in to punt it away. Kanan gets it away. Fielded by Granger at the 11. He's got the 15, the 20, the 25, the 30. 35, a flag goes down. Granger going to go down shy of the 45-yard line. I think this is probably coming back. But Deontay Granger keep an eye on him. He is a very dangerous athlete. He's already returned a punt for a touchdown this year. He's returned an interception for a touchdown this year. And it's a holding call on Allen County-Scottsville. Flag resting at the 34, so if it's marked off from there, it'll go back to the 24-yard line.
Yeah, I thought we had a block in the back right there at the initial when he caught the football.
Actually, they're going to move it back to the 22-yard line.
Xander Contreras made that tackle on that kickoff. It's his first one.
1st and 10, ACS at their own 22. Here's a give to Chase Ross. He'll go off right tackle, find some running room over there. He's across the 35 and pushed out of bounds with an ACS first down, a big gain on first down. It'll be out to the 41-yard line. Yeah. Pickup of 19 yards.
Brady Gary pushed him out of bounds, 6'1", 195 senior for the Scotties, but he's a good runner. He's played for, he's been on that team forever, it seems like.
Scotties going to have to hold their own up front. Allen County-Scottsville very good on both offensive and defensive lines. I formation once again. Going to give it off. Actually, the quarterback going to keep it this time as he comes around the left end. He's across the 45 up to the 48-yard line. That's Braylon Adams on the carry.
Kellen Stone on that tackle, 5'11", 160 senior. His first.
Pickup of 7, 2nd down and 3.
That's their two main rushers. Matter of fact, the quarterback has rushed for more. The running back has rushed for more yardage, but not very much more.
2nd down, 3.
Adams in shotgun. Has a back on either side. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. And a fumble in the backfield. Ross picks it up, but he had his knee down when he grabbed it. Good catch there by the official. And it's a loss back to the 44-yard line, so a loss of 4 yards. Bring up 3rd down and 7.
We had him wrapped up anyway. Kevion Massey had him in the grasp.
Had some trouble with the exchange there on the handoff. That's why the ball hit the ground.
All right, we got them behind the sticks a little bit now. 3rd and long.
Twin receivers to the right, 1 wide here to the left. Watch Granger here on the left. He's the lone wide out here to the near side. Adams looking his way. Now lets it go down the field. Has a man. It's Ross. He's caught it, and he is gone. 15-10, 5, end zone, touchdown Allen County-Scottsville. Scotties let him get behind him.
Yeah, Kellen Stone leaped when he shouldn't have. And instead of taking a couple more steps and going after the football, he tried to jump and knock it down, and it was just over his hands.
7:49 to go in the opening quarter. Allen County-Scottsville strikes first. They lead it 6-0. And ACS is going to attempt an extra point here. Again, they have not had much luck with these so far. They've not made an extra point all year, as a matter of fact. This will be Joseph Hunley in to try this one. Kick is up, and it is no good. Wide to the right. So your score remains Allen County-Scottsville 6, Glasgow nothing, with 7:49 to go in the opening quarter. And we're back after a 30-second timeout here on WCOD Sports.
I'm Dan Fouch, branch manager at Baird Private Wealth Management in Glasgow. Our office recognizes that football and retirement share more similarities than you might think. The head coach, that's you. You are the ultimate decision maker when it comes to your finances. A successful retirement happens with support of a financial advisor, and that's where the quarterback comes in. A quarterback and financial advisor both pay close attention to the details and make the correct adjustments so that goals can be met. Call our office and speak with a financial advisor who can help you execute the plays to win in retirement.
Joe Myers, Larry Alexander, Brewster View back here with you. It is 6-0 Allen County-Scottsville. 7:49 to go in the first quarter after the Patriots go on a 4-play, 78-yard drive that took 1 minute and 35 seconds. It was a 44-yard touchdown pass from Adams to Chase Ross. Extra point, no good. Chavez gets this kicked away. It's a squib kick once again, fielded at the 29-yard line by Campbell. He's across the 30, 35, 40, 45, and out near midfield before he's brought down right at the 50-yard line. Return of about 21 yards that time by Bull.
Eddie Chavez on that tackle. That's his third tackle already.
So for the second consecutive possession, Scotties get great field position. Could not do anything with it last time. We'll see what happens here. Hudson Gum sets up under center, a wide out each way. Allen and Bull are split in the backfield this time. Gum gives it off to Allen, and Canaan going to get it into ACS territory, but a gain of only about 2 to the 48. Second down, 8 coming up.
That's number 32, Landon Witt. He's a senior, 5'7", 190. First tackle for him.
Pickup of 2 yards.
Well, the Scotties need to answer on this with your great field position. They need to answer this time.
Spread formation here with 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Bull, the lone setback. Gum and shotgun. Going to pitch it out to Bull on a sweep around the left side. He's going to cross the 45 and get down near the 40. He's close to a first down. I think he may be just a bit shy. We'll see. You're going to spot him down at the 41 in ACS territory, so it'll be 3rd and 1 here for the Scotties. Glasgow looking for their first down of the ball game. Bradley and Martin, the wideouts to the near side. Bartley, the tight end on the left. Backs in the I formation. Gum gives to Bull. Nice hole off right tackle. He's got the first down inside the 35 and down around the 32, maybe the 31.
Number 26, Mason Hester on that tackle. That's his second.
Pickup of 10 to the 31-yard line. First down and 10.
Yeah, nice strong run by Cameron.
6:18 to go in the first quarter. That is a Baird Private Wealth Management first down. 6-0 lead for ACS. Heller, the running back this time, as Stone goes in motion to the left side. Gum wants to throw. His pass is going to be batted down at the line of scrimmage.
That was number 33 up there. Matt Perdue got a big hand on that. He's about 6'2", coming off that side on the right.
Second down, 10 now.
Second down, 10 for Glasgow.
2 tight ends here. Actually, nope, just 1 tight end on the left side. You got a slot back on the right side, and that's Kellen Stone. Here's a give to Ryder Heller, the tailback, and Ryder will power his way across the 30 to around the 28, maybe the 27. Put it down at the 27-yard line, so pick up a 4. It'll bring up 3rd down and 6.
Jackson Morris on that tackle. It's his second. He's a 6'2", 210 senior.
Third down, 6.
Bull back in at tailback. He dots the I formation. It's an offset I with Allen, the fullback. Gum going to pitch it to Bull, trying to get around the left corner. Now it cuts back to the inside, and he'll get it around the 25-yard line. It'll be 4th down for the Scotties. Certainly 4-down territory here.
Yeah, Cameron Ballard made that tackle. He's a junior, 5'10", 140.
So 4th and 4 here for Glasgow. Ball at the ACS 25. Scotties have to get to the 21. Allen and Bull in the straight I formation. Bradley and Martin are wide to the right. And now Bull jumps.
There's one of those penalties that comes at inopportune times.
So 4th and 9 now. Second penalty of the night for the Scotties for 10 yards. 4th and 9 is much tougher than 4th and 4. 4:48 to go in the opening quarter. ACS leads 6-0.
Yeah, we were talking about a balanced attack so far. We haven't had it. We run the football all but one time.
I formation with a wide out each way, and now a whistle before the ball is snapped. What do we have here? Just been a equipment issue, but now we're ready to roll. Gum under center on 4th and 9. Hudson rolling out right. Wants to throw back to the left side, and he overthrows Cam Bull badly. Yeah. Hudson was under a lot of pressure, but that pass was not close.
Don't think he was going to get much if he catches the football anyway. I think it was set up to be a screen pass to the left side, but way overthrown. Had a lot of pressure on him, though.
The drive stalls at the Allen County-Scottsville 30-yard line, and the Patriots will get it back with 4:27 to go in the first quarter. Glasgow trailing 6-0. Quarterback Braylon Adams in shotgun. He has Holland to his right. 3 receivers to the near side. Adams wants to throw, rolling out to the left, looking for Holland out of the backfield, and he drops it. Scotty's had pretty good coverage there as Trey Smith was right there with him. Probably brought him down right about where he caught the pass.
Yeah, good pressure, too, on the quarterback. Made him get out and roll out to his left, and just didn't make a very good throw.
Second down 10. 4:20 to go in the first quarter.
Second down 10.
Nice night so far. We're hoping the rain will hold off. Holland and Ross in an I formation now with a wide out to each side. Adams is under center. Scotties move, and they jumped off sides.
One of the defensive linemen jumped.
Well, 3 Glasgow penalties now for 15 yards.
Yeah, and all of them have really hurt. One of them on the offensive side really hurt us from a 4th down and 4 to a 4th down and 9. And now this gives them 2nd and 5.
Yeah, these are the mistakes you just cannot make against good football teams. Adams under center. Again, the I formation behind him. Going to pitch it back to Ross around the right side. Scotty's there to meet him, but he hesitates and then gets some positive yardage here. He's going to get it to about the 39-yard line before he's run out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 4 yards.
Yeah, Trey Smith ran him out of bounds, 5'10", 156 junior.
Third down and 1. Watch the long count here. Again, Ross dots the I with Holland being the fullback and a wide out each way. Give to the fullback this time. Holland will have the first down as he gets across the 40 to about the 42, maybe the 43. ACS keeps the drive alive.
Looks like Max Lee in there on the bottom of that pile. That's his first tackle tonight for senior, 6'1" and 201.
Pickup of 4 yards to the 43-yard line, first down and 10.
First and 10, Patriots at their own 43-yard line.
Same formation here. Ross and Holland in the I with a wide out to each side. Adams off play action to throw, under pressure, sacked back around the 32-yard line.
Ryder Heller, number 11 on that tackle. First tackle of the night for him.
Now that was a very generous spot by the officials there. As they're going to say, he was down at the 35. Still a big loss, but looked like it was more back around the 33 or 32 yard line.
That's what it looked like. It looked like it's about 3 yards further back. Of course, he slung him around a little bit. I guess that's where his momentum was.
Adams in shotgun with the back to his right, and twin receivers each way. Adams under pressure, rolls out to the left side, and he'll throw this ball away.
Almost intercepted. Kellen Stone almost got it before he got out of bounds.
Braden Beavers was in the area there for ACS. I don't really think that Adams was trying to throw it to him. It looked like he was intentionally overthrowing that time, but it'll be third down and about 18 here for the Patriots.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think he threw that ball away.
3:01 to go in this opening quarter. Allen County-Scottsville leads 6-0. The Patriots scored on their opening drive. The Scotties punted on their first possession, went 3 and out. Second possession, got a couple of first downs, but the drive stalled in ACS territory at the 25.
Yeah, big play right here. It's got to stop on third and very long.
Empty backfield here with Adams in shotgun, but first we'll have a timeout called by Allen County-Scottsville. We'll stay right here. And we will remind you that you need to make sure you swing by Applebee's tonight and get 10% off your meal and non-alcoholic beverages just by showing up in your Scotties attire and eating good in the neighborhood. So go by and visit the folks at Applebee's and make sure you wear your Scottie blue tonight when you do that to get 10% off your meal and non-alcoholic beverages. Scotties so far trailing 6-0 here, 3:01 to go in this opening quarter, and 3rd down and 18 coming up. And Larry, you as a defense, you have to get off the field right here.
Yes, you do. You got to get off the field right here, and you got to watch for the pass too. Now, you don't let anybody get behind you on this particular play here. We got 3rd down and about 18 or 19.
3rd down, 18.
Could be a popular spot for a screen here, as Bruce says off mic.
Could be a screen.
3rd and 18 here. Adams is in shotgun. Here comes a man in motion to the near side. Adams is going to throw under pressure again, rolling out to the right side. And he is going to run down the sideline. He's going to be taken out of bounds before he can get to the 1st down marker. It'll be 4th down and long here for the Patriots. They're going to push him out at the 45.
Yeah, that was Xander Contreras on that tackle. That's his 2nd. He would have had a 1st down had he knocked him out of bounds.
4th down and 8 here for the Patriots as Chavez is in to punt it away. Chavez kicks it away. Jalen Bradley is deep, but he's going to watch this ball go out of bounds. And we'll see where the official marks it. It'll be marked out at the 28-yard line. 1st and 10 Glasgow at that spot with 2:48 to go in the opening quarter. ACS leading this ball game 6-0.
Yeah, worst field position that we've had so far, but we need to get something done here offensively.
Punt of 27 yards with no return there.
1st and 10 for Glasgow at their own 27-yard line.
Campbell to the left of Hudson Gum, who's in shotgun. Allen's a slot back here on the right side. A low shotgun snap. The ball is loose, and ACS has it.
Good grief. That's a low snap, and number 31 came up with the fumble recovery. That's Ace Moore.
Well, a gift here for ACS is they're going to get the football in Glasgow territory at the 26-yard line. And again, the Scotties making mistakes.
1st and 10 Patriots at the Scottie 26-yard line.
Adams under center. Holland and Ross in the I formation. Going to give it to Ross. He'll go off right tackle. Now cuts back to the inside. He's inside the 25, and he'll be down shy of the 20, around the 21-yard line.
Brady Gary on the tackle. That's his 2nd.
After a pickup of 5 yards. Second down, 5.
Again, Holland and Ross in the I. One receiver each way. Adams under center. Gives to the fullback, Holland. Big hole right side. He's got his 1st down. He's inside the 15 and close to the 10. I think they may mark him down at the 11.
The Ryder Heller on that tackle. That's his 2nd.
Ball is at the 11.
Yeah, big hole off the right side that time. He had plenty of room to run.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line here for the Patriots. Holland and Ross again in the I. And a receiver each way. Give to Ross. Goes off left side. He gets hit at the 5, but he is going to get in or no? It is a touchdown, Allen County-Scottsville.
Touchdown for Allen County-Scottsville.
Another big hole, this time off the left side.
ACS able to take advantage of the Glasgow turnover. And they now lead it by a score of 12-0. 1:41 to go in the first quarter, and the offense will stay on the field here, and they'll go for two. Adams in shotgun with a back on each side. They'll motion Ross out of the backfield. Adams going to keep it himself, trying to get in there, and he is not in.
Didn't make it.
Scotty's able to get him down. Was that Brady Geary that rode him to the ground that time, Larry?
Was, yep.
So the two-point conversion, no good. The score remains Allen County-Scottsville 12, Glasgow nothing. For ACS, they only had to go 27 yards because of the Glasgow turnover. It took 3 plays, 1 minute and 6 seconds. It was an 11-yard touchdown run for Chase Ross, his second touchdown of the night. The first one came on the receiving end. As we just told you, the two-point conversion fails, 12-0 ACS. Scotties digging themselves a hole here because they keep shooting themselves in the foot.
Yeah, first drive it was penalties. Second drive it was the fumble, or the third drive, I should say. Second drive we actually moved the football pretty well.
ACS has totaled 105 yards to Glasgow's 38. Patriots also have 5 first downs to Glasgow's 1.
We haven't completed a pass yet.
Chavez will kick it away again, goes off the side of his foot. Kellen Stone picks it up, going to try to return it. Comes all the way here to the near side of the field. Makes the man miss at the 40. He's got the 45, the 50, and he'll be shoved out of bounds in ACS territory at the 46-yard line.
Kellen Stone on the kickoff return for Glasgow.
14-yard return there for Stone.
Mason Hester is the man that pushed him out of bounds over here on this side.
So the Scotties, 3 out of 4 times have had excellent field position. This is their best starting field position of the game. Have to take advantage at some point. Power I here to the left side. Going to pitch it to Bull around the left end. Cam makes a couple of men miss. He's inside the 40, and he'll be down around the 38-yard line. Going to be just a bit shy of the first down.
Number 13, Aiden Johnston on that tackle. He's a junior, 5'11", 165.
Second down 2 after a pickup of 8 there for Bull. Cam has now carried 6 times for 41 yards.
Second down 2.
Heller, Allen, and Bull again in the power eye to the left. Give it off to Heller, this time on a misdirection play. He's got the first down inside the 35 and down around the 29-yard line. That is a Baird Private Wealth Management first down.
Yeah. Aiden Johnston on the tackle. That's his second in a row. Well, that's a nice play, a little misdirection. Faked the Bull on going right, came back left with Heller. Nice hold off that right side.
Tight end Bartley on the left side. Martin the wide out to the right. Same 3 backs in the backfield. Give to Bull. This time goes up the middle with it. And he'll get short yardage.
It looks like number 2 on that tackle. That's Deontay Granger. He's a junior, 6'1", 175.
Excuse me, Larry. Just a gain of 1 yard. It'll be second down and 9 from the ACS 28. Stone, wing back on the right side, straight eye formation in the backfield. Gum gives to the fullback, Allen. He fumbles it, but fortunately Hudson Gum able to pick it back up and keep the possession for the Scotties.
Well, he's missed the handoff that time.
No loss or gain on the play. Actually, they moved it back to the 29, I guess, didn't they? It'll be a loss of a yard back to the 29. And that is the end of the first quarter play. After 1, it's Allen County-Scottsville 12, Glasgow nothing. We're back after a 1-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
When the classic flavors of bacon, lettuce, and tomato meet the classic goodness of Hardee's Frisco lineup, you get instant summer favorites. Introducing Hardee's Frisco BLT Angus Burger and Frisco BLT hand-breaded chicken sandwich.
So Aero Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aero Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
Every morning in hardworking America, Hardee's biscuit makers rise to bake our original made-from-scratch biscuits. And now, mix and match 2 handcrafted breakfast biscuits, just $5. Find the best deals on the Hardee's app.
3rd down and 9. Hudson Gum under center. Fumbles the snap. Just going to have to try to run with it. He's got the 25, the 20. He's got the 15, the 10, the 5, and he goes into the end zone on a busted play. Touchdown, Scotties.
Well, he just dropped it right at his feet, picked it up, and all the Allen County players were still looking for the ball on the ground, and he just went to the distance.
That's what you call turning lemons into lemonade right there. 12-6 lead now for ACS with 11:51 to go in the opening half. That touchdown brought to you by Aero Safety. And now Jared Malagon on for the PAT. And a flag down at the snap. Offsides on ACS, so we'll see if Glasgow decides to go for 2 here.
That might be an option here. They did it last week against Monroe County.
No, they're just going to keep the field goal unit on the field here, it looks like.
Yeah, because Allen County's already missed both of their extra points, so you really need to kick one of them here anyway. Going for 2 probably wouldn't make any difference.
Jared Malagon, 10 out of 12 on the year on his point-after-touchdown attempts. Hudson Gum, the snapper. Jarek Martin, the holder. Kick is up by Malagon, and it is perfect.
Beauty.
We'll stay right here as we've got 11:51 to go in the first half of play, and Glasgow has now sliced the Allen County-Scottsville lead down to 5 points at 12-7.
Well, it's just what the doctor ordered. We needed to score that time, and we did.
That scoring drive for Glasgow went 46 yards on 4 plays. Took 1 minute and 50 seconds. Hudson Gum fumbled the snap, but then picked it up and found plenty of running room off of the right side. He ran in for a 28-yard touchdown run. It's the longest run of the season for Hudson. And the extra point good for Jared Malagon. 12-7 ACS.
All right, back in the game now. Play defense.
Stats through that first quarter. Glasgow. Sure that's not backwards there, Bruce. Okay, Glasgow had 2. Okay, so Glasgow had 2 first downs to Allen County-Scottsville's 5. Scotties had 55 yards rushing, no passing, 55 total yards. Here's the kick by Malagon. We'll look at the rest of the stats here in just a moment. And it's a free ball down inside the 10-yard line, picked up back there by Colton Sullivan, and he's going to go down before he can get to the 15.
Yeah, good job by the defense that time.
Colton Sullivan on the kickoff return.
That's number 34, Max Lee, down there for that tackle. That's his second of the night.
They'll spot him down at the 13-yard line. Rest of those first quarter stats, Allen County-Scottsville, 59 yards rushing, 56 passing, a total of 115. Scotties had 2 turnovers, ACS yet to turn it over. Glasgow penalized 3 times for 15 yards, ACS once for 10. Glasgow 14 offensive plays, had it 4 minutes and 8 seconds. 15 plays for ACS, they had it 7 minutes and 52 seconds.
All right, we got them in bad field position now. Defense needs to take a stand here.
Backs in the eye. On a counter play, they give it to Ross, and he's hit and dropped in the backfield for a loss.
Let's see, who was that? That's number 3. That is Trey Smith. Second tackle for the junior.
Met in the backfield by Stephen Garrett.
Loss of 4 back to the 9-yard line. It'll be second down and 13, or second down and 14, excuse me. Adams will set up under center once again. Holland and Ross in a straight eye with a receiver to each side. Going to give to the fullback Holland. Big hole left side. He's across the 15, the 10, the 20. He's got the 40. He's got the 50, and he'll be brought down right there.
Landon Martin had to make a touchdown-saving tackle on that one. A big hold off that left side for the fullback. First man through.
Gain of 41 yards there on the play.
So let him have a big hole there.
So ACS gets out of the hole. First and 10 at the at the 50-yard line. 10:45 to go in the first half. ACS leads 12-7. Adams wants to throw, looking deep down the left sideline. It is going to be overthrown and incomplete. He was looking for their big play guy, Deontay Granger, and he was covered pretty well that time by Jalen Bradley.
Jalen Bradley was step for step with him. He just didn't. I'm glad it wasn't underthrown just a little bit. Jalen had his back to him. He never did turn around.
Second down, 10.
Adams under center, eye behind him. Here's the give to the tailback. Ross gets met in the backfield, and he's going to be pushed backwards. Great penetration that time by the Scotties defensive front. A loss back to the 47-yard line, so a 3-yard loss. It'll be 3rd and 13.
Yeah, Gary, number 32, Brian Rainey. Is that who that is, 32?
I don't think so. I think it's 22.
22. Stephen Garrett.
Third and 13 here. Patriots send 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Back to the left of Adams, who's in shotgun to give it off to Ross. Actually, Adams keeps it himself. He's going to cross midfield down to the 45. Gets a break to tackle there. He's inside the 35 and still on his feet down to the 30. Very poor tackling that time by the Scotties, but this one's coming back. Fortunately, it's a holding call on ACS.
I started to say right off the bat right there, the man just grabbed somebody. That's what I hollered at, but I didn't see the flag come out.
Scotties get a break.
Jarek Martin was there for that touchdown saving tackle there. Of course, it won't count anyway.
They'll mark the penalty off back to the ACS 38-yard line.
Well, penalties hurting Allen County now as they have Glasgow in their first couple of drives.
3rd down 22 here for the Patriots. Twin wideouts to each side this time. An empty backfield. Adams in the shotgun by himself back there. 4-man front for the Scotties, and now a man runs onto the field late for the Patriots. That's Jackson Morris. He'll set up in the backfield to the right of Adams. Adams to throw. Looking to the left side. Pass going to be caught by Granger at the 43. And trying to make a man miss, and a good job of open field tackling that time. That's Jalen Bradley who brings him down right at the 50.
Yeah, Jalen Bradley, 5'10", 140 sophomore. That's his first tackle.
Pickup of 12, but it's still 4th and 10, so the Patriots will send in the punting unit here with 9:29 to go in the first half. ACS on top by a score of 12-7. Bradley, the deep man, waiting on the kick for the Scotties. Eddie Chavez in punt formation. Good snap. Punt is away. High spiraling kick.
A nice kick.
Bounce out of bounds. Let's see where they mark it out here. They mark it out the 11-yard line. That was an excellent kick by Eddie Chavez.
Boy, it was. He kicked the heck out of that ball.
A 39-yard punt, no return. So this will be Glasgow's worst starting field position of the night with 9:04 left in the first half. They'll start at their own 12-yard line.
Yep, the Scotties, after after a little letting them out of a hole, came back, and thanks to a holding penalty on Allen County, we get the ball back.
Gum under center. I formation behind him. Give to the tailback Bull. Nice hole opens up off left guard. And Cam out across the 25 and carrying tacklers across the 30 to about the 30, across the 25 to about the 26-yard line.
Yeah, good strong run right off left tackle for Bull. And let's see.
That will be a Baird Private Wealth Management first down.
I think that's number 50 on the tackle. And that would be Chris Duggar. That's his first tackle. He's a senior, 5'10", 225.
14-yard pickup that time for Cam Bull. Allen and Bull in the I formation. Gum again under shotgun with two receivers to the near side. That's Bradley and Martin. Here's a give to Bull. Cam goes off, or that's Ryder Heller. I'm sorry, Ryder Heller in the ball game, and he will get it up to the 29 as he went off left tackle.
Yeah, didn't get much that time. Looks like the same man made the tackle again, Chris Duggar. That's his second.
Chris Duggar on his 5th tackle of the ball game.
Second down 7 after the 3-yard pickup for Heller. Bradley and Martin will go wide to the right side this time. Allen and Bull in the eyes. Cam's back in the ball game. Gum off play action to throw. Looking to the right side at Bradley, and it's dropped.
That ball's right there. You got to catch that one.
Would have been a first down up around the 40-yard line, even if he's brought down where he catches it.
Yeah, that ball's thrown right about helmet high there. He should have had that one, I think.
Clock stopped with 7:55 left in the first half. Allen County-Scottsville leading 12-7. Third down and 7 here for the Scotties. They're at their own 29-yard line.
Third down, 7.
Bull and Allen in the eye once again. Martin, the only receiver here to the left side. Give it off to Bull, and Cam gets hit immediately and dropped.
That's 34. That's Eddie Chavez. That's his 4th tackle. He bet him straight up there. Got nothing.
No gain on the play. 4th down and 7. Here comes the punting unit. Kanan Allen will kick it away. Ross and Granger back deep. Granger a dangerous return man. And Allen just going to try to, now he does punt it. For a moment there, it looked like he was going to try to run with this thing. Takes a nice Glasgow bounce. Ross fields it back at the 22-yard line, then goes backwards with it, and he's going to lose yardage. A poor decision that time by Chase Ross. It'll be a punt of 43 yards and really a loss of yardage on the return.
Yeah, Trey Smith on the tackle.
Ball going to be spotted at the 18-yard line. Loss of 4 yards on the return. Good job by Kanan Allen to flip the field, though.
Yep.
1st and 10 for the Patriots at their own 18. Ross and Holland in the backfield. They give it off to Ross. Starts right, goes back left, makes a couple of men miss. Now gets out here to the right side. He's got the 30. He's got the 35. He's got the 40. Jumps over a man there, and he's going to be slammed down to the ground by Kellen Stone at the 44-yard line.
Yeah, it's poor tackling right there. They had him in the backfield for no gain, and he got away from him. Good runner.
22-yard pickup that time for Ross. 1st and 10 for the Patriots at their own 44. One wide out each way. Holland and Ross in the eye. 4-man front for the Scotties. Adams gives to the fullback Holland straight up the middle with it. He got 2 to the 46.
Looks like Kavion Massey on that tackle. That's his first tackle of the night. 6'1", 241 junior. Max Lee also in there with him.
Pickup of about 2 yards.
So 2nd down and 8 now for the Patriots. Adams in shotgun this time. The backs are Beavers and Ross on either side of him. Give it off to Beavers. Actually, Adams keeps it himself around the left end, and the quarterback's going to have a first down as he gets it into Glasgow territory to the, well, he may not have the first down. Maybe, let's see. Actually going to be about a yard shy. Going to put him down at the 47-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 1 coming up.
I'm trying to kick up with 32. Or that's 22 again. Yep. 22, Stephen Garrett. His numbers are, from his jersey is all crumbled up. You can't hardly see the numbers on it.
Holland back in there at fullback. Ross the tailback in the straight eye. Adams again keeps it himself around the left side. He's got the 40, he's got the 35, bounces to the outside now, the 25, the 20, the 15, back to the inside, makes a couple of men miss, still on his feet and into the end zone.
Wow.
Boy, terrible tackling by Glasgow. I mean, terrible.
Yes, awful tackling right there.
Scotties had multiple opportunities to bring him down and could not do it.
He's a good runner, but he's not that good.
5:17 to go in the first half, and Glasgow now trails 18-7. And Patriots will go for 2.
Wow. I thought they had him down 3 times there.
Adams under center. Holland and Ross in the straight eye. Adams wants to throw, looking to the right side, pass is incomplete. Intended for the tight end, Jackson Morris. And it was not a well-thrown ball. 5:17 to go in the first half of play. Allen County-Scottsville now leads 18-7. We'll take a 30-second timeout here on WCOU Sports.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of the community. That's why here in Glasgow, we cheer on the Scotties. We work hard every day to make a positive impact on the community we call home. Behind our golden arches, we strive daily to serve delicious food and treats. If you could only smell this McDonald's ad, you'd smell how delicious this burger and fries really are. Join our McTeam. To learn how, text KY209 to 38000. Benefits include a sign-on bonus up to $500.
Joe Myers, Larry Alexander, Bruce Trevue back here with you. If the Patriots go on a scoring drive to take an 18-7 lead, I'll tell you about the drive here in just a second. Eddie Chavez about to kick this thing away. And another squib kick. Martin will field it back at the 20-yard line. He comes across the 25 to 30. 40, 45, got one man to beat. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Scotties continue to set themselves up in very good starting field position.
Braden Holland is the man that pushed him out of bounds for his first tackle.
This time it'll be at the ACS 41. That was for Allen County-Scottsville, a 4-play, 78-yard drive that took 1 minute and 46 seconds. It was a 46-yard touchdown run for the quarterback, Braylon Adams. The 2-point try fails, 18-7 ACS. 5:09 to go in the first half of play, and somebody just took a timeout. Was that the Patriots?
Allen County.
Jerry, who took that timeout? Allen did take that timeout. Okay. 40-yard kickoff return that time by Jarek Martin. Let's take a moment to thank our sponsors here on WCOU. They are Don Franklin Auto, TJ Regional Health, South Central Rural Telephone Cooperative, Baird Private Wealth Management, McDonald's of Glasgow, Aero Safety, Hardee's, Applebee's. Also brought to you by Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Joe Myers, Ralphie's Fun Center, La Nacional International Market and Restaurant, and by the People's Bank. First and 10 for the Scotties. They'll start at the ACS 41-yard line. They trail 18-7. 5:09 to go in the first half of play. Martin goes in motion to the right side. A flag goes down. This one's coming back. Hudson Gum keeps it. It's going to be illegal motion. Glasgow had 2 men in motion at the same time. Jarek Martin went in motion. Cam Bull leaned again. And you cannot do that.
They didn't mean to, though.
5-yard penalty back to the 46-yard line. Makes it 1st and 15.
Yeah.
Scotties have been penalized 4 times now for 20 yards.
Yeah, little penalties, but they mount up after a while, especially when they're bad times.
1st down, 15, Scotties.
Martin goes wide right. Stone, the wingback on the right side. Allen and Bull are in the straight eye. Gum under center. Gives to Bull. Cam will get hit as he crosses the 45, gets to the 44, and driven backwards from there. It'll be a pickup of just 2.
Yeah, number 26, Mason Hester on that tackle. Number 4 for him.
Cameron Bull carries. Jackson Morris picks up his 3rd tackle.
Scotties have done all of their damage on the ground. They've attempted 3 passes, but yet to complete one. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Hudson Gum in shotgun. Fakes to Bull, rolling out to the right. He'll throw, caught by Allen. He's going to get to the line of scrimmage and hit, pushed backwards, and then regains control and will get positive yardage to the 43-yard line, so only a gain of 1 after all that. It'll be 3rd down and 13.
Yeah, Hester on the tackle, number 5 for him.
3rd down and 12, actually. .4:16 to go in the first half. Trips to the near side. That's Allen, Bradley, and Stone. Another low shotgun snap, trying to set up a screen. It's caught by Martin. He's going to get hit, but then gets away. He's got the 30, the 25, and he'll have a Baird Private Wealth Management 1st down. Great effort that time by Jarek Martin because they had him by the jersey as soon as he made the catch, but he was able to get away.
Yeah, good. They put the rush on the Hudson too, and he barely got it away.
Yeah, that's a good job by Hudson to keep his composure and get that thing completed. Power eye to the right side here as Ryder Heller has come into the backfield along with Allen and Bull. Give to Bull. Cam goes off left tackle, and he will be down inside the 20 to about the 18-yard line.
Well, Allen County, they like to tackle high, don't they? Deontay Granger on that tackle. That's his 2nd.
We've seen a couple of pile drivers from the Patriots.
They grab you around the shoulder pads and throw your head into the ground.
Or DDTs, or maybe that's the old DDT move by Jake the Snake Roberts. 18-7 lead here for the Patriots. 3:27 to go in the first half. Gum under center with the backs in the eye. Going to pitch it back to Bull. Flag is down at the snap. Bull around the left side. He's got the 10. He's got the 5. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds shy of the end zone. But see what the flag is here. It's on the far side of the field.
Not another illegal procedure.
And now a flag down at the end of the play over here where it ended. It looks like to me we may have something after the whistle as well.
They're marking the ball down where he went out of bounds.
He's marked out at the 6, or at the 7, excuse me.
And the flag's back at the line of scrimmage on the far side of the field.
This is a flag down here too, Larry, isn't it? On the side of the field, or am I just crazy? It looks like,
don't know. Yeah, it looks like one out of bounds over there.
That's what I'm saying. I think that we may have something after the play as well. Now they're going to mark the penalty off on Glasgow. We still haven't gotten an indication yet.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Okay, it must have been another illegal formation called on Glasgow.
Indicated against Glasgow.
And a dead ball.
And now a dead ball. Unsportsmanlike on the Patriots. So you mark 5 yards off one way for Glasgow's penalty, and then you'll go half the distance back towards the goal line for ACS's penalty.
And what down? Still 2nd down? Or does the down count? Down counts, I guess.
Yeah, because down counts because it was a dead ball foul. So after they mark everything off, the ball will be at the 12-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Scotties from that point.
All right.
First down 10 at the Patriot 12-yard line.
Gum under center, power eye off to the right. Kellen Stone, the deep man in the eye this time. They'll pitch it back to him, gets a block. They're trying to get to the outside. He's got the 10, and he'll go down around the 9.
Pitch out to Kellen Stone.
Pick up of 3.
Number 17, Eli McCoy on that tackle. That will be his first. Junior, 5'7", 170.
3 yards.
Second and 7, Glasgow. Scotties trail 18-7, 2:45 left until halftime.
Yeah, need to put this one in.
Patriots will get the ball to start the second half, so very important for Glasgow to score here. Gum in shotgun. He'll pitch it forward to Jarek Martin. Jarek gives up a lot of ground trying to get away. Going to be out of bounds back at the 15, 14-yard line, and that'll be a big loss on the play. Back loss of about 4 yards, it looks like.
Yeah, that's... you don't want to go sideways at this point. You need to go north and south.
It is a 5-yard loss back to the 14-yard line. That'll make it 3rd down and 11.
Kentucky did that last week against South Carolina. 2nd down and 2, and pitched it out to a wide receiver, and he lost 9 yards.
Don't bring up Kentucky's game last week. My goodness. Gum under center, backs in the I formation. Give it off to Bull. Cam goes straight up the middle with it for not much.
Cam Bull goes straight up the middle.
Let's see.
Ball at the 12. Pickup of 2.
I think that's 76, I believe. Can't see those numbers there run together.
On the stop, 4th down 10.
David Klotzenberger, is that his name? 76? Is that a 76? Or 78?
I'm not sure who you're looking at, Larry. I can't find him.
He's
Gum in shotgun formation. He's got Bull to his right on 4th down and 10. Scotty's going for this here. Gum rolling out to the right side. Throws back to the left. The ball is knocked away. It's fumbled, and ACS will pick it up.
He's called it incomplete.
He is calling it incomplete pass. Either way, it was going to be ACS football because it's going to be a turnover on downs. Second time tonight, a Scotty drive has stalled out in deep in ACS territory.
Allen County-Scottsville takes over on downs.
Well, could even get that one. If we get it off, I don't know who he was looking for in the end zone, but he just lost control of the football, it looked like.
Well, he had pressure. Somebody knocked it away from him, I think, Larry. There was a defender right in his face. I thought it was a fumble personally, but the official ruled it incomplete.
12-yard line.
1st and 10 for the Patriots at their own 12. Here's Chase Ross with a carry off left guard, and he's going to get it across the 15 up to about the 18-yard line.
Number 28, that's Brady Gary. That's his fifth tackle this first half.
Make it the 17 instead of the 18, excuse me. 1:18 left in the first half. Patriots lead it 18-7. We'll see if they get aggressive here or are happy to go to the locker room with that 18-7 lead. Give it off to the fullback, Holland. He goes up the middle with it. He crosses the 20 up to about the 22.
Gets number 50 on the tackle for us, and that will be Justice Payton. That's his first tackle of the night.
Ball at the 21-yard line, not the 22, excuse me. Third and a yard to go here. 47 seconds left in the half. High formation behind Adams. Here's a give to Ross on a counter play. He'll go off the left side and get hit, but he does manage to keep his feet and drive forward to get the first down.
21, Xander Contreras, third tackle for him.
Spot him at the 24-yard line. Patriots will have to snap it one more time here. 30 seconds on the game clock. About 2-second difference between that and the play clock. So it looks like ACS is content to go to the locker room with its 18-7 lead. Give to Holland. Takes it up the middle. He'll get about 3 to the 28.
Number 17 on that tackle. It's Landon Martin. That'll be number 2 for him.
And that will bring the first half to an end. Here at halftime, your score, Allen County-Scottsville 18, Glasgow 7, here from Hank Royse Stadium. Coming up on the Don Franklin Auto Halftime Show, we'll take a look at our halftime stats brought to you by McDonald's of Glasgow. We're back after a 4-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
When the classic flavors of bacon, lettuce, and tomato meet the classic goodness of Hardee's Frisco lineup, you get instant summer favorites. Introducing Hardee's Frisco BLT Angus Burger and Frisco BLT hand-breaded chicken sandwich.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Allen, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
Since 1980, Applebee's has been bringing great food and big smiles to Kentucky neighborhoods, just like yours in Glasgow. Their extensive menu of delicious comfort foods has something for everyone to love. And Applebee's loves to support the community and cheer on the Glasgow Scotties. Remember to stop by Applebee's on any Scotties game night in your Scotties attire and get 10% off your meal and non-alcoholic beverages. Eating good in the neighborhood at Applebee's, just off Happy Valley Road across from Walmart.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Your Glasgow destination for the finest flavors of Mexico and more. Priced to keep you coming back again and again. Authentic and delectable. La Nacional International Market Deli and Taqueria. Real Mexican street-style tacos. Carne asada, picadas, ceviche, tripas, burritos, quesadillas, lengua, chorizo, tortas, and more. Always fresh. Made from scratch and delicious. La Nacional. Across from Hibbett Sports, Shane Drive, Glasgow.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa Cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more. Member FDIC.
Every morning in hardworking America, Hardee's biscuit makers rise to bake our original made-from-scratch biscuits. And now, mix and match 2 handcrafted breakfast biscuits, just $5. Find the best deals on the Hardee's app.
Glasgow Scotties football on WCLU 103.1 FM and AM 1490. And video streaming free at WCLUradio.com and on the Glasgow Scotties and WCLU YouTube channels. Glasgow Scotties football brought to you by Don Franklin Auto, Hardee's, Baird Private Wealth Management in Glasgow, La Nacional Restaurant, South Central Rural Telecommunications Cooperative, McDonald's, Aero Safety, Applebee's, The People's Bank, TJ Regional Health, and Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Joe Myers. It's time for the Don Franklin Auto Halftime Show.
Back here with you at halftime on the Don Franklin Auto Halftime Show. It is Allen County-Scottsville leading the Scotties by a score of 18-7. And Larry, just getting a quick look here at the team stat sheet as Bruce continues to add those up. Glasgow has been outgained in this ball game, 253 total yards to 128. It has not been pretty here in the first half of the Scotties.
No, it sure hasn't. We haven't been. We've been able to move the football a little bit at times. Actually, we've had 2 good drives that they stopped us on downs deep in their territory, but Allen County's gotten away on some big plays, and Jeff said before the game we need to stop those big plays, but they've had a couple of big ones so far, both of them for touchdowns, and it's we can't hardly complete any passes. Well, I think we got one, I believe.
Larry, have we? I was sitting here talking with Bruce. Scotty, do we just have one turnover in the ball game?
Did we have a turnover?
Yeah, we've got at least one.
Yeah, we fumbled
just the
once.
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Sorry, Bruce. You're right. One. I was thinking it was 2 for some reason. But Glasgow. I was talking with Bruce, Larry. So I hope that I'm not repeating what you just said. But the Scotties. Allen County's got a really good football team. I'm certainly not selling them short. They've outplayed Glasgow in the first half. The Scotties are shooting themselves in the foot too much here.
Yeah, I said that. We've had 2 drives that stalled inside the 30-yard, 25-yard line, and gave them the football back when we should have put points on the board. And we let them get away with the big plays. As I said a minute ago, they had a big long pass play and then let the quarterback run 40-something yards for a touchdown and hit him probably 5 or 6 times on the way to the end zone.
Yeah, and the tackling has not been good for the Scotties here in this first half at all. But first time we've seen that, so hopefully they can correct that here in the second half. The Scotties do have a hole to dig themselves out of here at halftime. They trail 18-7 here on the Don Franklin Auto Halftime Show. And time now to take a look at our halftime stats, which are brought to you by McDonald's of Glasgow. And for that, we'll turn things over to Larry and Bruce. Larry?
All right, Joe. Glasgow won the toss, and they took the football first. They would take over after the kickoff at their own 44-yard line, but could get nothing done on that series and had to punt the football. Allen County would take over on their own 22-yard line at 9:24 of the first quarter. From that point, Allen County went on a 4-play, 78-yard drive. It took 1:35 off the clock. Chase Ross caught a 44-yard touchdown pass. He got behind our defensive back, and I think it was Kellen Stone that jumped and kind of missed time to jump. He jumped a little bit too early, tried to knock it down, and the ball went right over his fingertips and right into the hands of Chase Ross, and he went 44 yards for the touchdown. Pass from Braylon Adams, and they tried the extra point kick the first time, and it was no good. So Allen County led 6-0 at that point. Glasgow would mount a pretty good drive on the next. They got good field position. They get good field position almost every time because Allen County does not kick the ball off the tee very well. We would take over on our 50-yard line. We'd move it down inside the 30 and lose it on downs at the 30-yard line where Allen County would take over. But Glasgow's defense stopped them this time and made them punt. But Glasgow would take over on their own 28-yard line at 2:48 of the first quarter after moving the football. I think one play we got no gain, and in the second play we fumbled the football, and Ace Moore picked it up for Allen County to give them the football at Glasgow's 26-yard line. Really good field position at 2:45 of the first quarter. From there, it only took them 3 plays to put it in the end zone. 3 plays, 27 yards, 1:06 came off the clock. Chase Ross with an 11-yard run for the touchdown. This time they went for 2, and it was no good on a running play. And Allen County led 12-0 with 1:41 to go in the first quarter. Glasgow would finally get on the board in the first series of the second quarter as they would take over 1:39 of the first quarter. And it only took them 4 plays to put it in the end zone. 4 plays, 46 yards, took 1:50 off the clock. Hudson Gum dropped the football on the snap and kind of froze Allen County's players, and he just picked it up and ran 28 yards for the touchdown. Jared Malagon kicked the extra point, and it was 12-7 in favor of Allen County at that point. The Scottie defense would come up strong again and made them punt. Glasgow would take over on their own 11-yard line, but could get nothing done on that series and had to punt again. This time, Allen County took over on their own 18-yard line at 7:03 of the second quarter. And it only took them 4 plays again to put it in the end zone. This time, 4 plays, 78 yards, 1:46 off the clock. Braylon Adams went on a 46-yard touchdown run. And as I said a minute ago, he got hit maybe 5, 6, 7 times on the way to the end zone, and nobody could bring him down. They went for 2 again, and it was no good on a pass attempt. And Allen County led 18-7. Glasgow would get the football again and drive the football down the field and would lose it on downs at the 12-yard line. So, and Allen County would get the ball one more time and run the clock out. So here at halftime, score is 18-7 in favor of the Allen County-Scottsville Patriots. Bruce, you ready?
Yes, sir, I'm ready. Thank you, Larry, for those stats. Been a game, a first half of big plays for Allen County. I mean, all their touchdowns were big, over 40 yards.
Yeah,
I mean, they had a 56-yard pass completion, a 41-yard run, 46-yard run.
Yeah, the 46-yard run should not have gotten anything, really.
No, and we shouldn't have. We should have scored our that one possession where we messed up. But we're losing here at the first half. But thank you for those defensive stats and our drive chart. Here at halftime, our Don Franklin Auto halftime report. Here are your McDonald's stats for the first half with Allen County on top 18-7. The Patriots had 9 first downs to the Glasgow 6. They rushed for 185, passed for 68 for a total of 253. The Scotties with 108 on the ground, 20 through the air for just 128 yards in that first half. Turnovers, Glasgow had 1, Allen County was 0. The Scotties fumbled 3 times, lost 1. Allen County-Scottsville fumbled once and got it back. Scotties were penalized 5 times for 25 yards. All of those were motion penalties, or not being set in the correct form. They're just 5-yard penalties. The Patriots 3 times for 32 yards. Allen County ran 28 offensive plays in that first half for 10 minutes and 28 seconds. The Scotties had it for 30 offensive plays, 13 minutes and 32 seconds. Individually in that first half for the Patriots, they're led on the ground by their fullback, Braden Holland, with 64 yards on 6 carries. That's a 10-yard average. Had a long of 41. Braylon Adams, their quarterback, packed it 5 times for 62 yards. That's a little over 12 yards a carry for him. He scored a touchdown with a long of 46. Their leading rusher, Chase Ross, we've sort of held him in check. I mean, we only letting him average 6 yards a carry on 10 rushes for 59 yards and 1 score, a long of 19. Adams was 2 of 5 passing for 68 yards and a score. Deontay Granger had 1 catch for 12 yards. Chase Ross had 1 catch for 56 yards and a touchdown. Eddie Chavez punted 2 times for 65 yards. That's a 32.5-yard average with a long of 38. For the Scotties in that first half, our leading rusher is Cameron Bull. He's a leading rusher in the game with 66 yards on 12 carries. He had a long of 14. Hudson Gum had 28 yards on 2 carries with a long of 28. He did score our lone touchdown in that first half. Ryder Heller packed it 4 times for 15 yards. Kellen Stone had 1 rush for 3 yards. Kanan Allen carried it twice for 1 yard, and Jarek Martin had 1 carry on that reverse for a -5. Gum was 2 of 6 passing for 20 yards. Jarek Martin had 19 yards on 1 catch, and Kanan Allen had 1 catch for 1 yard. Kanan Allen punted twice for 79 yards. That's a 39-yard average with a long of 43. This, as I said, this is your Don Franklin Auto halftime report and your McDonald's stats. These stats were brought to you by McDonald's of Glasgow. We'll be right back after a 3-minute timeout on WCAU Sports.
They say that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Well, they are correct.
Roll into a good morning with our warm toasted bagels. It's breakfast worth waking up for.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Football is back,
you got?
And NFL Network has every preseason game, including 21 live games.
Unbelievable.
Big names in new threads, and your first look at future stars. The NFL preseason, August 8th to the 25th.
The NFL Network is now on SCRTC Channel 124 and 424 for expanded TV customers, because there's no such thing as too much football.
I'm Dan Fouch, branch manager at Baird Private Wealth Management in Glasgow. Our office recognizes that football and retirement share more similarities than you might think. The head coach, that's you. You are the ultimate decision maker when it comes to your finances. A successful retirement happens with support of a financial advisor, and that's where the quarterback comes in. A quarterback and financial advisor both pay close attention to the details and make the correct adjustments so that goals can be met. Call our office and speak with a financial advisor who can help you execute the plays to win in retirement.
Since 1980, Applebee's has been bringing great food and big smiles to Kentucky neighborhoods just like yours in Glasgow. Their extensive menu of delicious comfort foods has something for everyone to love. And Applebee's loves to support the community and cheer on the Glasgow Scotties. Remember to stop by Applebee's on any Scotties game night in your Scotties attire and get 10% off your meal and non-alcoholic beverages. Eating good in the neighborhood at Applebee's, just off Happy Valley Road across from Walmart.
So Aero Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aero Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Allen, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
They say that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Well, they are correct.
Roll into a good morning with our warm toasted bagels. It's breakfast worth waking up for.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Back here on the Don Franklin Auto Halftime Show, it is Allen County-Scottsville in front 18-7 over the Glasgow Scotties. Time now to take a look at the week ahead for fall sports here at Glasgow High School. For the boys soccer team, on Tuesday they'll be at home against Barron County, and on Thursday they have a home match against Franklin Simpson. The girls soccer team on Monday will play at home against Clinton County, and then they'll play at Barron County on Thursday evening. Lady Scottie volleyball team will be in action tomorrow against Warren East in the 2A tournament. On Monday, they'll travel to Metcalfe County. On Tuesday, Lady Scottie volleyball team goes to Clinton County. And on Thursday, they play at Warren East. No matches scheduled for either the girls or boys golf teams this week, as I believe they are preparing for the region tournaments. Cross-country team has a meet tomorrow at the Fairground Frenzy. No game scheduled this upcoming week for the junior varsity football team. And for the varsity football team, they'll be in action 1 week from tonight over at Barron County High School against the Trojans. Pre-game coverage at 6:30, kickoff at 7 o'clock. Speaking of Barron County, they are in front of Monroe County at halftime, 21-12. And listen to this score. Adair County 35, Franklin Simpson 0 at halftime. So Adair County has put a running clock on the Franklin Simpson Wildcats at halftime. I'd like to see what's happened in that ball game. That is very surprising. Adair's got a good ball club, but for them to put a running clock on Franklin Simpson before halftime is very shocking. Warren East leads Warren Central 29-8 at halftime. Metcalfe County over Nelson County 14-13 at halftime, and it's Hart County over Elizabethtown 21-12. I assume that's at halftime, but no indication there for sure. ACS to get the football. 18-7 lead for the Patriots as we get this third quarter underway. Kickoff field at the 11-yard line. Returners across the 20, the 25. A flag is down behind the play, and another one comes out in front of the play, maybe for the same penalty. We will see. It was Colton Sullivan on the return that time. 2 flags down. Just not sure if they're for the same penalty or not. Either way, you would think the Patriots are going to be backed up here. Here's the indication from referee Steve Ray. It is a personal foul against ACS. Face mask against Glasgow. So the penalties will offset. And we will re-kick. So we'll line up and do it all over again. No penalty yardage marked off either way because of the offsetting penalties. Jeff Garman giving some instruction to his kickoff team here before they go back out there to re-kick. The deep men are Braden Beavers and Colton Sullivan for the Patriots. And again, Jared Malagon will kick it away. Sullivan will go over and field it. He goes to the ground, and he will be down right where he caught the football. He slid on his knees to make the catch. And the official's going to rule him down at the 11-yard line, it looks like.
That was a pretty good call. I didn't think he was going to get it for a second.
So 1st and 10 for the Patriots. They'll start at their own 11 with an 18-7 lead to get this third quarter underway. Quarterback Adams in shotgun, a back on each side.
Good opportunity to get them in a hole here.
Give it off. Actually, Adams keeps it around the right side and gets the 20, 25, and we brought down right there at the 25-yard line as Brady Gary finally secured him. But again, the Scotties missed an opportunity to get him a couple of times.
Yeah, he's slippery. He's a pretty good runner, but we're just making some shoddy tackles. He got hit about 3 times that time before Brady Gary got him down. That's Brady's 6th tackle.
It's a gain of 14. 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Out to the 25 now. Patriots 1 yard away from going over 200 yards rushing as a team. And again, Adams keeps it off the fake. He'll go up the middle with it. He's going to get to the 29-yard line.
Yeah, that's number 28 again. Gary, that's his 7th tackle, and Max Lee in there with him.
Pick up a 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
After a gain of 4 yards.
Ross and Beavers in the backfield with Adams, who's in shotgun. Here's the give to Beavers. Trying to get around the left corner, and a nice tackle that time after a short gain.
It's Kavion Massey, number 60. It's his 2nd tackle of the night.
Pickup of 2 to the 31. It'll be 3rd down and 4.
Bring up a 3rd down 4.
Big 3rd down right here. Glasgow needs to get the football back as soon as they can. We got to get some points on the board.
Twin receivers to the far side of the field. A single wide out to the near side. That's Granger. Here to the near side. Here's the give to Ross, trying to get around the left corner, and he's got his 1st down. He's got the 45. He's got the 50. He's got the 40. Makes a man miss there. He's got the 35, the 30. 25, and finally brought down from behind by Jalen Bradley, but another huge run for the Patriots, and that's going to put them well over 200 yards rushing on the night.
Yeah, big run. All they do is just pitch it to him off the left side, and then he cuts back against the grain, and nobody can put a hand on him.
40, sorry, Larry, go ahead. I thought you were done. There. 46-yard pickup there for Chase Ross.
Yeah, well, had her opportunity to put them back in the hole and couldn't do it. Let them out on that third down play.
First down and 10 for the Patriots. They're at the Glasgow 23. Threatening to extend this 18-7 lead. Here's a pitch forward to Beavers as he went in motion on a jet sweep. He's going to be brought down just as he gets to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, Kellen Stone with his 4th tackle.
Pick up a 4. Or the ball was at the 20. It was at the 24, not the 23, excuse me. So a 4-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd down and 6 here.
Second down, 7.
Here comes Beavers in motion to the near side. Adams in shotgun will give to Holland, the running back. Huge hole again. He's inside the 20, inside the 15, and down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal for the Patriots.
Looks like number 6, Keenan Allen, on that tackle. That's his 1st tackle of the night.
1st and goal for the Patriots at the 10-yard line. Already in front, 18-7, 8:20 to go in the 3rd quarter. Ross and Holland in a straight eye. Ross, the deep man. And Adams will pitch it to Ross on an option play around the right side. Ross carries a tackler across the 5, and he is out of bounds. Where?
Like about the 1-yard line, looks like.
That's right, Larry. Ball at the 1. Pickup of 9. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 1. Patriots now with 275 yards rushing.
Phew.
Jeff Garman will not be happy about that.
Nobody run over us like that before.
Backs in the I formation, and that should be a false start there, and it will be. One of the guards moved early. There is the penalty. It'll be a 5-yard penalty to back ACS up to the 6.
Well, a lot of that yardage come on very bad tackling.
That's true.
That is, there's a lot of, especially on the quarterback's runs. He's made 2 big long runs that shouldn't have been. But he's a good runner, though. Don't get me wrong. He run the football.
Wide out each way. Holland and Ross in a straight I formation. Adams, off play action, wants to throw. Looking into the end zone. The pass is caught. Was he in bounds? Yes. Touchdown, Allen County-Scottsville. It was Kellen Stone on the coverage. The catch made by Colton Sullivan for the touchdown.
By who?
Oh, there may be a flag down. Let's see. Illegal shift caught on ACS, so wave the touchdown off.
Okay.
And 5-yard penalty backs it up to the 11. I didn't see it, Larry, but we'll take it.
I didn't see it either. I didn't think he caught the ball and came down in bounds in the end zone.
He was right up against the back line of the end zone. It was very close. At least it looked like it was from up here. 2nd and goal for the Patriots at the 11. Adams in shotgun. He's got Ross to his left. There goes Beavers in motion to the left side. Adams with a quick throw to the left. Granger makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Cape makes the man miss. He's inside the 5 and takes a pretty good hit that time right around the 3, I think.
Yeah, I think that was Max Lee that put that shot on him. That's his fifth tackle of the night.
Go ahead, Larry. Sorry.
He has to come out. He's got a helmet problem.
Ball is at the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal from there. 7:28 left in the 3rd quarter. ACS trying to build on an 18-7 lead here. A wide out each way. I formation behind Adams. Adams gives to his fullback Holland. He takes it off right guard, and he is in. Touchdown, Allen County-Scottsville. Now 24-7 Patriots. Patriots going to try for the extra point here. They've not made one all year. That one looks good, though, and I think we've seen the first one. And the ACS student section goes crazy for the first extra point of the season. 25-7 on the extra point. That was Joseph Hunley there, number 3, Bruce. Yep. 7:10 to go in the third quarter. 25-7, Patriots on top. We're going to take a 30-second timeout here on WCLU Sports.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Campbell, Jarek Martin waiting on the kickoff here from Eddie Chavez. We will tell you about that Allen County-Scottsville scoring drive after this kickoff. Chavez squibs it again. Stone going to pick it up at the 40. Goes to the 45 and taken down around the 46-yard line.
Stone fields the ball and returns the
That drive for Allen County-Scottsville, 9 plays. It went 89 yards. Took 4 minutes and 50 seconds. And the touchdown scored by Braden Holland from 3 yards out. Joseph Hunley adds the extra point. It's 25-7 Patriots with 7:06 to go in the third quarter.
Where we at?
Ball at the 46-yard line of Glasgow. Gum under center. Going to give it off to Cam Bull. Cam trying to get away from a tackler. He will get it across the 50 to about the 49-yard line. Hard run that time by Cam. They're going to give him the 48, I think, actually, and they will. Pickup of 6.
Number 34, Chavez on the tackle. That'd be number 5 for him.
second down 4.
Second down 4 here. All at the ACS 48. Gum under center. Allen, the fullback. Bull, the tailback. And again, we fumble the snap. Gum does pick it up. But he's going to go down for a loss. Back at the 50. It'll be 3rd down and 6. Scotties have had trouble with the snap all night long.
Yeah, fumble one, and one of them turned out to help us a little bit. And the other two are not helping us at all.
Had a bad shotgun snap and had 2 bad snaps, or 2 trouble handling the snap under center twice. As Larry said, Hudson Gum turned one of them into a touchdown.
Yep.
3 receivers tightly to the formation on the right side, 1 wide out to the left. On 3rd down and 6, Gum rolling out to the right. Hudson will look downfield, and that ball way out of bounds over there. Don't know if he was just throwing that away or what. Maybe he was.
Yeah, everybody well covered. Jake Martin was double covered down here. Kellen Stone was covered on the sidelines.
4th down and 6, and Scotty's going to have to think about going for this. They're down 25-7 with 5:43 to go in the third quarter. Ball at the 50. Glasgow will go for it here.
4th down 6.
Martin wide to the left. Stone, wing back on the right side. Backs in an I formation. Going to pitch it back to Bull. Has to make a man miss in the backfield. That gets hit to the line of scrimmage. Falls forward for 2 or 3 yards, but that's going to do it.
DeAndre Granger on the tackle, number 3 for him.
So for the 3rd time tonight, Scotty's turned the football over on downs. This time at the ACS 47-yard line. That's where the Patriots will take it. 25-7, Patriots in front, 5:37 to go in the third quarter. We knew coming in Glasgow would have to play one of their better football games, maybe their best football, to beat Allen County-Scottsville, and Scotties have done far from that.
Yeah, that's every once in a while, every 3 or 4 years, Allen County comes up with a dandy, and they've got a dandy this year.
Patriots are a good football team, no question. Here's going to go Chase Ross around the right corner. He gets tripped up by Ryder Heller. And they're going to rule him down at the 42-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 for a first down.
That's Heller's third tackle of the night. Allen County just runs the ball. They just run right down your throat.
Came in averaging 208 yards rushing per game, but they're getting close to 300 if they're not already over 300 here. What do they got, Bruce? 259 now.
And they'll be over 300 before the game's over.
Beavers motions out of the backfield, going to give it off to Ross again, trying to get around the right corner, and he'll be dragged down from behind and shoved out of bounds at the 38.
There's 21, Contreras. Alexander Contreras, that was his fourth tackle.
Deontay Granger slow to get up for the Patriots, and now he does come to his feet. But he's going to need some help getting off the field. .456 to go in the third quarter, 25-7. Patriots in front here.
Somebody called timeout?
No, I think they were just called an injury timeout, so each team went to their sideline for a quick word with their coaches. But now we're set to go. Pickup of 7 yards there that time, so it'll be second down and a pickup of 3 yards, excuse me. It'll be second down and 7 here. Here's a pitch back to Ross. Slips a tackle in the backfield. He will not get away from the second man, though, at the 40-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2 yards.
That was Max Lee. That's his sixth tackle of the night.
On his fifth tackle of the game.
Barron County continues to lead Monroe County 21-12 after 3 quarters of play, so nobody scored in the third quarter of that one. Third down and 8 coming up here for the Patriots at the Glasgow 40.
Third down 8.
2 receivers to the left side, a single wide out to the right. Ross is the setback, and now we get a timeout called by Allen County-Scottsville to avoid the delay of game penalty. This timeout brought to you by Applebee's, and tonight only, if you wear your Scotties attire to Applebee's, you'll get 10% off your meal and non-alcoholic beverages. So make sure and go visit them at Applebee's, where you can eat good in the neighborhood. Take a look at some other scores that have come across here. Well, actually, we've not had any other scores come across since halftime, so we'll review what we had for you. It was Hart County 21 over Elizabethtown 12. That we think was at halftime. Metcalfe County over Nelson County at halftime, 14-13. It was Warren East over Warren Central at halftime, 29-8. As I told you, Adair County blitzing Franklin Simpson as they have a running clock on the Wildcats in the first half. At halftime, the score was 35-0, Adair County.
That's very surprising, especially when Adair lost their, Easton Jesse was out for the year as their quarterback.
We don't know for sure he's out for the year, I don't think. Here's a sack back at the 50-yard line, and that's Max Lee.
Number 7 for him.
It is raining, by the way. It's a fairly light rain, but some rain coming down here at Hank Royse Stadium. So that play by Max Lee will force ACS into a punt after a loss of 10 yards back to the 50-yard line. Chavez in to punt it away. Bradley, the deep man for the Scotties. Good snap. Kick is away. Bounces at the 16. Takes an ACS roll inside the 10 and will roll dead around the 8, it looks like. Punt of 42 yards with no return. 3:15 to go in the third quarter. Glasgow takes over, 1st and 10 at their own 8. Scotties trail 25-7.
Yeah, Scotties need to get something going here. There's still time to come back, but you got to got to put something in the end zone this time.
High formation in the backfield. Gum under center. Gives to Bull. Cam looking for a hole. He's across the 10 and taken down around the 11, it looks like.
Yeah, that's Eddie Chavez again. That's tackle number 6 for him.
Pickup of 3, second down 7. Both these teams came in here undefeated at 3-0. Scotties had won 6 straight in the series over ACS. ACS has not won since 2017. Gum under center. Gives it off on a misdirection play to Ryder Heller. He'll get around the right corner. He's got the first down across the 20, 25, and out of bounds at the 29-yard line, I believe. That'll be a Baird Private Wealth Management first down for the Scotties.
Yeah. Aiden Johnston on the tackle. That's number 4 for him. We run that play twice tonight, and both times gotten good yardage out of it. A little misdirection.
Pickup of 18 yards. First and 10 Scotties at the Patriots 29.
First and 10, Scotties.
Power eye set in the backfield here. Heller, Allen, and Bull in the backfield. Martin White out to the near side. They're going to pitch it to Bull. He'll go left. He's got the 30, got the 35, the 40, but he stepped out of bounds at the 41, they're going to say, I think. It'll be another Baird Private Wealth Management first down. Pickup of 12 yards there for Cam Bull.
Shoot, I thought he stepped out further down than that.
16 carries for 90 yards now for Bull. Martin the White out to the right. Back to a straight I formation now with Allen and Bull. Gum fakes the pitch to Bull, wants to throw. Looking over the middle. Grayson Bartley, but it's overthrown.
Threw the wrong man that time. Jared Martin was open.
Flag is down in the backfield. This may be a hold on the Scotties. We'll see.
Boy, the play happened so fast. I don't see how they could hold. Roughing the passer
called on Allen County-Scottsville. So that'll give the Scotties a Baird Private Wealth Management first down at the Allen County-Scottsville 44.
It'll be first down 10 for Glasgow at the Allen County-Scottsville 44-yard line.
2:09 left in the third quarter, 25-7. ACS in front. Gum in shotgun with the I formation set up to his right. And another bad snap. Gum couldn't get the handoff, and he'll go down for a loss back at the 48-yard line.
Cooper Adams is the man that made the stop. That's his first tackle. He is a freshman, 5'9" and 160.
That snap was off to the left, and Hudson had to reach way out to grab it, and then by the time he tried to make the handoff, it was too late. Threw everything off. Loss of 4 yards, second down and 14. Power eye in the backfield. Gum, off play action, under pressure immediately, gets the pass away to Allen, though, at the 50, 45-40, 35-30, and down this sideline he goes out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and a nice job there by Hudson Gum to get that pass away, because, I mean, he had somebody in his face as soon as he turned around.
Yes, exactly. He did. There was a lot of pressure on him that time. Did a great job of getting it off.
Ball at the 26, actually, instead of the 27.
Deontay Granger is the man that pushed him out of bounds downfield.
Pickup of 22 yards there. 3 receivers to the right side, single wide out to the left. Bull is the lone running back. Gum Looking to the left side, looking for Jalen Bradley. Into the end zone, it is incomplete. And that'll be pass interference on Allen County-Scottsville. And then the quarterback, after the official threw the flag, gave the incomplete signal. Well, yes, that's because it was pass interference.
Yeah. Yeah, he was all over him that time. Hands all over him.
So half the distance here. So it'll go to the 13-yard line. And it's a Baird Private Wealth Management first down.
Well, we've had 2 drives to stall down in this territory, so we need to put this one in.
At this stage of the game, with 1:16 to go in the third, you have to score here if you're Glasgow down 25-7. Here's the give to Bull. He'll go up the middle with it, and not much there.
Oh,
and a flag comes in behind the play. That'll be a hold on the Scotties, I'm sure.
Yeah, we didn't set the over and under on how many flags is going to be thrown.
Actually a chop block called on Allen County-Scottie. No, well, wait a minute. Now he just signaled first on ACS, then he signaled again on Glasgow, so I guess he just signaled the wrong way the first time.
You see everything when this crew comes up. Penalties that you don't see all year, you'll see them with this bunch.
Move it back to the 23. So once again, the Scotties shoot themselves in the foot here. It is first down, so you got time to make it up.
Yeah, that's the only good thing about it. It's on first down.
First and 20 here for the Scotties back at the 23-yard line. Gum throws, and it's overthrown. Hudson was backpedaling and threw off his back foot. Again, he was under pressure. The Scotties were trying to set up a wide receiver screen. Hudson just couldn't get much on the throw that time.
I don't think there was much there anyway. Allen County had it covered pretty well.
Second down and 10, or second down and 20, excuse me. Scotty's going to have to rush to get this play off. Play clock down to 8 seconds here. They're just now breaking the huddle with 5 on the clock. May have to burn a timeout down to 2 seconds, and Glasgow will have to call timeout here. We'll stay right here. 1:04 to go in the third quarter. ACS in front by a score of 25-7. Let's see if any new scores have come in here. Franklin Simpson has gotten on the board, but Adair County leads 35-7 after 3 quarters of play. No other new scores have come in. We had a nice recognition before the game started, as they called this the Night of Firsts. There were 4 different groups recognized. The first group that was recognized was the 95-96 GHS girls basketball team that won the school's first 15th district tournament. Also recognized here tonight was the 96-97 GHS girls basketball team that won the school's first 4th region All-A tournament. And the third group was the 96-97 co-ed cheerleaders. And the fourth group, the 97 girls golf team that won the school's first state golf tournament, the first of 4 consecutive. Second down and 20 here for the Scotties. Here's a pitch to Bull on a sweep around the left side. Cam will get the 20 before being pushed out. I don't know if he got to the 15. He's close. Can't see where it's at. It's right up against the Glasgow sideline and blocked out by the players there. He marked out at the 16, I believe.
Eli McCoy is the man that knocked him out. It's his second tackle.
Third down and 12 now. Again, this is really a must-scoring opportunity here for Glasgow. With 58 seconds to go in the third quarter, they're down 25-7. Already had 2 drives stall out inside the ACS 30 tonight. Gum under center. Baxter in an offset eye in the backfield. Going to pitch it back to Bull. Cam wants to throw, looking into the end zone. It is intercepted. Deontay Granger started to come out of the end zone. Did he make it out of the end zone? And he went back in. If so, this is going to be a safety. You know, it's a touchback, they say. I thought he came out of the end zone and went back in.
Well,
but
he started to
he
come
started
out.
to for sure, but
he
he changed his mind in time, I guess, and stayed in the end zone. So it is a touchback. It's Deontay Granger on the pick.
Granger.
So that'll be the third Glasgow drive tonight that ends in no points inside the ACS 30-yard line. New score coming in here. Warren East over Warren Central, 43-8 at the end of the third quarter. Patriots take over, 43 seconds to go in the third at their own 20-yard line, already in front by a score of 25-7. They have dominated this game. There's no way around it. Here's a give to Ross. He'll go off left tackle. He's across the 25 and up to the 28-yard line for a pickup of 8 yards.
I didn't see who got that tackle.
Ross carries. Manny Soto on the tackle.
Manny Soto, 51.
Manny Soto is the man that made the tackle, I'm told. 6'2", 320, and a freshman.
That is going to be the end of the third quarter of play. It is 25-7, Allen County-Scottsville in front as we go to the final 12 minutes here at Hank Royse Stadium. We're back after a 1-minute timeout here on WCOW Sports.
Your Glasgow destination for the finest flavors of Mexico and more. Priced to keep you coming back again and again. Authentic and delectable. La Nacional International Market Deli and Taqueria. Real Mexican street-style tacos. Carne asada, picadas, ceviche, tripas, burritos, quesadillas, lengua, chorizo, tortas, and more. Always fresh. Made from scratch and delicious. La Nacional. Across from Hibbett Sports, Shane Drive, Glasgow.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Second down 2 for the Patriots. Here's the quarterback. Adams keeps the ball around the right side, and he is going to have an ACS first down at the 31-yard line, and there's a player down for the Scotties. And it's a cramp, so it does not look like a serious injury.
8th tackle on the game, Max Lee.
It is going to be an ACS first down at the 31-yard line. 11:51 to go in the ball game as they stretch this cramp out for the injured Glasgow player. I cannot pick up the number. Now they're stretching both legs out. Scotties will be in action on the road, but just across town at Barron County next Friday night. Barron County at last check led Monroe County 21-12 at the end of the third, or 21-15, excuse me, in the fourth quarter. If Barron hangs on and gets that victory, then the Trojans would come into that Glasgow game undefeated at 4-0. Stats through 3 quarters look like this. ACS with 14 first downs to Glasgow's 10. Allen County-Scottsville, 251 yards rushing, 79 passing, a total of 330. Glasgow, 154 rushing, 42 passing, a total of 196. Ryder Heller was the player down with the cramps as he is helped off the field right now. Scotties have turned the ball over twice, 1 fumble, 1 interception. And Glasgow's put the ball on the ground 4 times, but they've only lost 1 of those fumbles. 6 penalties against the Scotties for 35 yards, 7 for 84 against the Patriots. First and 10 Patriots here. Adams going to give this off to Ross as he slips another couple of tackles across the 35, the 40, 45, still going. Can't bring him down. Now he crosses the 50 to the 49, but I mean, Glasgow has missed more tackles in this ballgame than they missed the first 3 combined, I believe.
Yeah, Contreras, Xander Contreras, it is 5th tackle there. 3 or 4, just shoddy tackling on a lot of these drives, on a lot of these plays. for Allen County tonight.
Scottie 49.
First and 10 Patriots at the Glasgow 49. ACS looking to put the nail in the coffin here. Adams under center, I formation behind him, gives to Holland, the fullback, again, slips a tackle. He's across the 45, 40, 35, and down around the 31-yard line.
Kellen Stone with his 6th tackle on that play, but boy, he went into the line and looked like he just had him stopped, and then all of a sudden, boom, he's out of there.
It's another ACS first down.
First and 10.
And Barron County will go into next week's game against the Scotties undefeated at 4-0 as they hang on to beat Monroe County 21-15. Ball at the Glasgow 31, first down 10 Patriots. A wide out each way. Holland is the fullback. Quarterback Adams going to keep it around the right side. He's got good yardage inside the 20, inside, or right around the 15, I think, actually, is where they'll spot him down, but it'll be another ACS first down. They may put him down at the 16.
First and 10.
And they will.
At the Scottie 12-yard line.
Ball at the 16-yard line.
Correction, 18-yard line.
I formation in the backfield. Here's the give to Beavers, and had a little trouble on that handoff there. Beavers, I'm not sure, didn't want to throw back to the quarterback for it. Is that what you think it was, Larry?
I think you're right. I think it was going to be a flea flicker.
I think so, but the Scotties tackled Beavers before he could pitch the ball back to Adams.
You don't usually see that this close to the goal line.
On the play.
That's what it looked like because Beavers clearly turned her back around to try to pitch it, but was not able to do so. A loss of 2 yards. Second down and 12 from the 18 now. Under 10 minutes to go in this ball game. Adams gives to Ross. Big hole off the right side. He's got the 15. He's got the 10, and I think he's down right at the 10.
Yeah, that's Contreras again. Xander Contreras, the 6th tackle.
Down at the 11-yard line. Third down 5 here for the Patriots.
Third down 5.
Holland and Ross in the backfield in the I formation with a wide out each side. Adams gives to Holland, goes up the middle with it, and he's inside the 10 and down close to the first down marker.
Trey Smith on his 5th tackle of the night.
It is an ACS first down, the ball at the 5-yard line.
First down 10, Patriots.
Pickup of 6 there.
We hit them, and they just keep their feet and keep going. Nobody wrapping up real well.
First down goal to go at the Scottie 9-yard line.
First and goal for the Patriots at the 9. We're at the 5, actually. Ball at the 5. Here's the give to Holland, but he is stopped, but a flag was down, I think, before the snap. And a false start called on the Patriots.
Called against Allen County-Scottsville.
That'll back them up to the 10-yard line. Still first and goal from there. Backs in the eye. It's a pitch back to Ross. Makes the man miss in the backfield. A flag is down. Maybe a hold here. Ross still on his feet as he crosses the 5, and he's out of bounds, but I think it's going to be against the Patriots here.
He doesn't go down easy. I don't care how hard you hit him.
It is a hold on the Patriots. Back them up 10 more yards. That'll make it first and goal from the 20 now. Patriots really probably fine with this because all it does is run more time off the clock, and that's all they're interested in doing right now. They lead 25-7 with 8:35 to go. A back on either side of Adams. Here's a give to Ross. Big hole left side. 15, 10, 5, end zone, touchdown Patriots.
Chase Ross carries it in from 20 yards out.
20-yard touchdown run for Chase Ross to make it 31-7. Allen County-Scottsville. And Joseph Hunley back in to attempt the extra point. Scotties were offsides, I think. They were. So that'll move it from the 3 to the 1.5 yard line here for this extra point try.
Offsides indicated against Glasgow. They have to enforce it.
So Hunley will try it again. He put the first one through, by the way.
He did. He kicked it well, too.
Here we go again. Hunley gets it off. Again, this one looks good, and it is. 8:24 to go in the ball game. We'll take a 30-second timeout with Allen County-Scottsville on top, 32-7. Back after this 30-second break on WCLU Sports.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more. Member FDIC.
An 80-yard drive for the Patriots. Took 9 plays, 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Ross gets the 20-yard touchdown run, his 3rd touchdown of the night. 2nd rushing touchdown. Hunley adds the extra point for that 32-7 lead. 8:24 to go in the game. And a new man kicking off here, I think, isn't it?
Yep.
And it's an end-over-end kick fielded at the 25-yard line. That's Campbell at 35-40. And he'll be dragged down before he can reach the 45. And a flag comes in after the play. Now, Wendy, you have to watch the mouthing. When the ball game is over, obviously, Scotties are going to lose this thing. They're a little frustrated. Allen County-Scottsville probably feeling pretty good about themselves, so everybody just got to keep their mouths shut. Personal foul. Glasgow.
Personal foul.
And ejection.
Oh, me. Who was it?
I don't know, but whoever it was will not play next week against Barron County. Coach Garman talking to the lead referee right now, Steve Ray, as he will give Coach Garman the explanation. We do not know who it was that's been ejected. Now I'm being told up here in the press box that we think it's Trace Smith who has been ejected from the ball game.
Well, that's not good.
Trace, one of the starting linebackers on the Glasgow defense, so you'd hate not to have him for that Barron County game next week.
Yeah, I see him over here on the sidelines with his helmet off.
Conversation still going on here between Coach Garman and Steve Ray. Now the Patriots players trying to fire up their crowd. The crowd obliging. Allen County-Scottsville appears to be on their way to their first victory against the Scotties since the 2017 season.
Yeah.
Glasgow had won 6 straight and 11 of the last 13 in this series.
Yeah, Allen County comes up with a good team like this just every what, 3, 4, 5 years, they'll come up with a good one. They've got a good one this year.
Metcalfe County leads Nelson County 28-13 at the end of the third quarter. And it is Hart County 34-12 over Elizabethtown at the end of the third quarter. The discussion is over. And it is a 15-yard personal foul penalty. So we think it's Trey Smith who has been ejected, and again out for next week's game against Barron County.
All right, where we are? What yard line are we on?
Ball at the 29, Larry. 8:18 left in this one. Scotties trail 32-7. Still in a delay here for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Our referee is talking to a couple of players, one from Glasgow, one from Allen County-Scottsville. Maybe just letting them know to make sure things stay calm here.
Was he out for the whole game next week or just the first half?
I think it's the whole game, yeah. Yeah, I think you sit out the entire next game when you get thrown out of the previous one.
First down 10, Glasgow.
First and 10 for the Scotties at their own 29. Hudson Gum in shotgun, 2 receivers each way. Gum will give this off to Cam Bull. A sweep around the right side, the ball comes out. Allen County-Scottsville has it. That's just the way this night has gone for the Scotties. Mistake after mistake. Missed tackle after missed tackle. It's just been a bad night for Glasgow against a very good Allen County-Scottsville football team.
Mason Hester is the man that recovered that.
First and 10 for the Patriots as they recover that fumble at the Glasgow 31. I think we're going to have a new quarterback here for Allen County-Scottsville. That's Josh Williams at quarterback. A couple of new running backs, too, I believe. They give it off to Sullivan, the tailback. He's going to go down for a big loss back at the 36-yard line.
Max Lee with his 9th tackle.
Max Lee, the ball carrier, his 8th tackle of the game.
Loss of 5 yards, second down 15.
Second down 15.
Pitch this back to Sullivan around the right side, and again it's Max Lee who beats him in the backfield for a loss.
Tackle number 10. And a flag on the play.
I saw what happened there. This is going to be a personal foul most likely against Allen County-Scottsville as they threw a Glasgow player to the ground after the play ended. That's my guess anyway.
How many penalties do we have in this game? Total. 17.
And our referee, Steve Ray, just standing there staring at the Patriots as he was trying to give the indication of the penalty. And they were trying to come to the line of scrimmage. Oh, now they're going to call offsetting personal fouls. Well, I sure didn't see anything from a Glasgow player, but obviously something happened that I did not see. I saw the ACS player throw the Glasgow player to the ground. So the ball will be still at the 41-yard line. And we're getting a conversation here amongst the officials. Should be third down and 20, right? If you've got 2 dead ball fouls, they're offsetting. Has a timeout been called, or are we still having discussion amongst the officials? I don't know. I'm not sure what the confusion is. If it's two dead ball offsetting penalties, how can you replay the down if they were dead ball fouls, were they not?
Yes.
Well, I thought they were dead ball fouls, but apparently they're not. Apparently that was a discussion. So it's 2nd down and 15. Ball back at the 36-yard line now. There's a give to the fullback, and he's going down after a short gain. Took it right up the middle, and that is, let's see here, is that 20? I can't see the number, 29. So that on the carry that time for ACS is Jeffrey Garcia.
Have your attention, please. There's a green convertible in the parking lot with lights on.
Kavion Massey is the man that made the tackle. That's his third.
Nina Wilson on it.
And Massey comes limping off the field here.
3rd down, 13.
3rd down, 13 here for the Patriots. Here's a give to Beavers. He goes off the right side, gets it inside the 30, down around the 27, I believe.
Xander Contreras again with the tackle. That's his 7th of the night.
Xander Contreras picks up his 7th tackle.
They'll bring up 4th down and 6 here for ACS. 6:14 to go in the ball game. ACS on top, 32-7.
4th down, 5.
Patriots keep the offense on the field. I formation with a wide out each way. Williams, the quarterback, under center. Going to give it off to Sullivan, the tailback, and he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. So it'll be a turnover on downs for the Patriots.
Number 17 on that tackle. That's Landon Martin. That was his 3rd tackle.
Landon Martin got that tackle as Glasgow takes over on downs.
5:33 to go. First down and 10, Scotties at their own 28.
1st and 10, Scotties at their own 28-yard line.
Hudson Gum in shotgun, Bull to his left, trips to the near side, a single wide out to the left. Gum to throw. Swing pass out of the backfield to Stone is overthrown.
Hudson Gum's pass incomplete.
Yeah, he had a man in his face. It's the same guy that knocked the pass down earlier in the ball game. And he came in and had to throw it over the top of him, and it sailed on him.
Second down, 10.
Second down, 10 here for Glasgow. They're at their own 28. Gum again in shotgun. 3 receivers bunched tightly to the formation here on the right side. Quick pitch to Cameron Bull around the right corner. Cam going to be dragged down around the 34-yard line. Maybe a face mask here on ACS. Flag is down.
Cam Bull, the ball carrier.
Number 13.
It is a face mask on the Patriots.
Johnston made that tackle. That's his 5th.
He did not give the personal foul indication, so this may be the 5-yard variety.
In the concession stand.
It will be a 5-yard pickup, or 5-yard penalty, excuse me, to the 39.
1st and 10, Scotties.
And a Baird Private Wealth Management first down. 5:20 to go. Scotties get a new set of downs here. Gum in shotgun, 2 receivers left, 2 right. Gum under pressure again, lets it go, passes incomplete. Looking for Jarek Martin. Right around the 45-yard line.
Yeah, another low snap that time. He had to go down and dig it out. And that throws everything off, the timing off just a little bit.
I don't know. It looks to me like he was open.
Three men go wide left, a single man wide to the right. Stone is the running back in the backfield with Gum. Patriots coming on a blitz. Gum gets hit as he throws. The ball comes out. They're going to say it's incomplete.
Boy, they just put the bull rush on that time. 3 players right in his face.
Put the ball back down to 39. Third down 10. 2 wideouts each way. Another low snap. Gum handles it this time, hits it off to Stone. He goes up the middle with it to the 45.
There's number 8 on the tackle, and that's Jackson Morris. That's his 3rd tackle of the game.
Pickup of 6, 4th down and 4, and the Scotties will punt it away here. 4:51 to go, down 32-7. Kanan Allen to kick it away. Granger and Ross waiting on the kick. Good snap. Allen's kick is away. Will bounce at the 24. Take a Glasgow roll. And we'll go out of bounds, I think around the 18, but let's make sure here. Well, actually, maybe a little deeper than that.
Allen's punt is down. By Max Lee.
Well, we'll tell you when they put it down where it is. It's going to be at the 20.
1st and 10 Patriots at their own 20-yard line.
35-yard punt for Kanan Allen, no return. 1st and 10 Patriots at their own 20 as they just look to run out the clock here, up 32-7 with 4:19 to go. Give off to the fullback. And that is Gavin Pettigo on the carry that time. Pickup of 2 yards for Pettigo, 2nd down 8.
Second down 8.
Quarterback Williams in under center, Here's a give to the tailback. Another new man carrying the football. We'll get it out to 25. And that is Wyatt Todd, number 19, Bruce. Bruce has run out of space on his stat sheet over here. Pickup of 3.
Ashton Page made that tackle. That'd be his first tackle of the night.
3rd and 5 now. As we go under 3 minutes to play. And the Patriots will have to burn a timeout here. 2:51 to go in the game, 32-7. Allen County-Scottsville on their way to going 4-0. Scotties about to drop their first game of the season to fall to 3-1. And we told you earlier that Barron County defeated Monroe County 21-15 tonight. So the Trojans and Scotties will match up tomorrow, next Friday over at Trojan Field with Barron County at 4-0 and Glasgow at 3-1. This timeout, by the way, brought to you by Applebee's. The folks at Applebee's are proud sponsors of Glasgow Scottie Sports. Folks there love to support their community in any way they can. So go out to Applebee's and eat good in the neighborhood. Warren East has defeated Warren Central 43-14. That's a final score. Hart County was leading Elizabethtown 34-12 after 3 quarters of play. 3rd down and 5 as we get back to action here for the Patriots. They're at their own 25-yard line.
3rd down 5 for the Patriots.
I formation in the backfield. They give to the fullback, and he's going to be stopped a yard shy of the 1st down. And that, again, is Gavin Pettigo on the carry that time.
Yeah, Stephen Garrett is on the tackle. That's his
Pick up a 4.
tackle.
It'll be 4th down and 1. Sorry, Larry, excuse me.
Gavin Pettigo, the ball carrier.
Patriots will keep the offense on the field here. I formation behind Williams, and Allen County-Scottsville jumps. One of the wide receivers took off early. That'll make it 4th and 6, and that'll change the Patriots' mind. They'll punt the ball now. Final score: Dare County defeats Franklin Simpson 42-7. That was a shocker that the Indians put a running clock on Franklin Simpson in the 1st half. It was 35-0 at halftime. Snap a little bit high here on the punt, but the kick is away. It'll bounce at the 50, take an ACS roll to the 40, to the 38, and that's where it'll be downed. Eddie Chavez with the punt.
Punt is downed at the 38-yard line. It'll be 1st down 10, Scotties from that point.
So 1st and 10 Glasgow for a punt of 38 yards with no return. And now the Scotties send in a bunch of new players. 1:55 to go. 1st and 10 Glasgow at their own 38. The quarterback for Glasgow is Trace England. Scotty's running an offensive lineman on the field late here. England puts a man in motion, going to turn and give it off to his tailback, and that is Jathan Franklin. And Franklin breaks the tackle at the 45, the 50, and he'll be out of bounds with a Baird Private Wealth Management 1st down at the 47-yard line in ACS territory.
Aiden Johnston on the tackle. That's his 6th of the night.
The 47 is where the ball is located here. 1st and 10 for the Scotties from that point. 15-yard pickup for Franklin. England under center again. And a flag goes down. And illegal substitution on the Scotties. Broke the huddle with too many men, it looks like.
Yeah.
Indicated against Glasgow. Illegal substitution.
Five-yard penalty moves it back into Glasgow territory at the 48. England wants to throw, looking over the middle. The pass caught. It's going to be a Glasgow touchdown. This is Keyshawn Austin on the catch, and he's going to take it to the house.
All right.
Touchdown, Scotties.
Keyshawn Austin, the freshman.
Pass from Trace England to Keyshawn
Nice job by Trace England to get the ball away. He was under pressure that time, and Austin bobbled it a little bit, but he was able to gain control and take it to the house for the Glasgow touchdown to make it 32-13. A 47-yard touchdown pass. Glasgow will go for 2 here. England under center. Going to pitch it back. And running back is in, and that is Noah Morgan, who gets in on the 2-point conversion for the Scotties.
Noah Morgan on the 2-point conversion for Glasgow.
So it's now 32-15 ACS with 1:13 to play.
Quarter, it's Allen County-Scottsville 32, Glasgow 15.
Again, we'll thank our sponsors here on WCLU. They are Don Franklin Auto, TJ Regional Health, South Central Rural Telephone Cooperative, Baird Private Wealth Management, McDonald's of Glasgow, Aero Safety. Glasgow football also brought to you by Hardee's, Applebee's, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Joe Myers, Ralphie's Fun Center, La Nacional International Market and Restaurant, and the People's Bank. We'll give you that drive for the Scotties here right now. It was a two-play 62-yard drive, and it was a 52-yard touchdown pass from Trace England to Keyshawn Austin. 2-point conversion good. Noah Morgan ran it in. Kickoff here by Brad Smith for the Scotties.
Brad Smith.
And a flag comes in at the end of the play. This is going to be a personal foul on ACS, I believe.
What's going on?
We may have a Patriots player thrown out of the ball game.
He's held up the game for 30 minutes tonight.
Not to mention that they don't know how to call it. So got 2 red ball fouls and they move the ball 5 yards against us.
We'll get another discussion here from the officials. Here's the call, dead ball, personal foul, Patriots. No ejection, though.
20-yard line.
Patriots will start the drive at their own 20 with just 1:11 to play. They could come out here and take a couple of knees, and this ball game would be over. We'll see if that's what they do or if they run a play. Looks like they're going into victory formation to take a knee here. There's the snap and the knee. Patriots will have to do that one more time here at least. Clock winds down now at 45 seconds. And once they snap this ball under 40 seconds, that'll be the ball game, which they can now do. And there it is. Allen County-Scottsville will end a 6-game losing streak to the Scotties as they get their first win in the series since the 2017 season. They'll defeat the Scotties 32-15 here at Hank Royse Stadium. That'll give Glasgow their first loss of the year. They'll drop to 3-1 now as the Patriots stay undefeated. They move to 4-0. We'll come back in a moment on the Don Franklin Auto postgame show, where we'll take a look at the final stats brought to you by McDonald's of Glasgow. We'll also hear from head coach Jeff Garman. We'll name our Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Player of the Game, and we'll look at our Hardee's Hot and Fresh Play of the Game as well. That's all coming up in the Don Franklin Auto postgame show. 32-15, your final score. ACS defeats the Scotties. We're back after a 4-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
When the classic flavors of bacon, lettuce, and tomato meet the classic goodness of Hardee's Frisco lineup, you get instant summer favorites. Introducing Hardee's Frisco BLT Angus Burger and Frisco BLT Hand-Breaded Chicken Sandwich.
Football is back.
I need everything you got.
And NFL Network has every preseason game, including 21 live games.
Unbelievable.
Big names and new threads, and your first look at future stars. The NFL preseason, August 8th to the 25th.
The NFL Network is now on SCRTC Channel 124 and 424 for expanded TV customers, because there's no such thing as too much football.
They say that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Well, they are correct.
Roll into a good morning with our warm toasted bagels. It's breakfast worth waking up for. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm Dan Fouch, branch manager at Baird Private Wealth Management in Glasgow. Our office recognizes that football and retirement share more similarities than you might think. The head coach, that's you. You are the ultimate decision maker when it comes to your finances. A successful retirement happens with support of a financial advisor, and that's where the quarterback comes in. A quarterback and financial advisor both pay close attention to the details and make the correct adjustments so that goals can be met. Call our office and speak with a financial advisor who can help you execute the plays to win in retirement.
So Aero Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aero Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
They say that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Well, they are correct.
Roll into a good morning with our warm toasted bagels. It's breakfast worth waking up for. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Allen, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
Every morning in hardworking America, Hardee's biscuit makers rise to bake our original made-from-scratch biscuits. And now, mix and match 2 handcrafted breakfast biscuits, just $5. Find the best deals on the Hardee's app.
Glasgow Scotties football on WCLU 103.1 FM and AM 1490. And video streaming free at WCLUradio.com and on the Glasgow Scotties and the WCLU YouTube channels. Glasgow Scotties football brought to you by Don Franklin Auto, Hardee's, Baird Private Wealth Management in Glasgow, La Nacional Restaurant, South Central Rural Telecommunications Cooperative, McDonald's, Aero Safety, Applebee's, The People's Bank, TJ Regional Health, and Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Joe Myers. It's time for the Don Franklin Auto post-game wrap-up.
Here for the Scotties at Hank Royse Stadium as they suffer their first loss of the year. They fought a 3-1 after a 32-15 defeat at the hands of Allen County-Scottsville. And here on the Don Franklin Auto post-game show, it is time now to take a look at our final stats brought to you by McDonald's of Glasgow. And we'll turn things over to Larry and Bruce for that. Larry?
All right, Joe. Glasgow would get the football first, start the ball game, but didn't get anything going on their first attempt. They had to punt the football back to Allen County. Allen County would take over on their own 22-yard line at 9:24 of the first quarter. They went on a 4-play, 78-yard drive from there. 1:35 came off the clock. Chase Ross with his first touchdown of the night, a 44-yard pass for Braden Adams for the TD. Kick was no good, and Allen County led 6-0. Glasgow would lose it on downs on their next attempt. Allen County would punt on their next attempt, and Glasgow would get it back on their own 28-yard line, but would fumble the football back to Allen County. Ace Moore is the man that came up with the football for Allen County. And that set the Patriots up on their own 26-yard line at 2:45 of the first quarter. They went on a 3-play, 27-yard drive, took 1:06 off the clock. Chase Ross with his second touchdown of the night, an 11-yard run this time. 2-point conversion was no good, and Allen led 12-0. That would be at the end of the first quarter. The Scotties would get on the board on their next attempt, as they would take over on Allen County's 46-yard line at 1:39 of the first quarter. They went on a 4-play, 46-yard drive, took 1:50 off the clock. Hudson Gum took the snap from center, dropped it, and picked it up, and then ran 28 yards for the touchdown. The kick by Jared Malagon was good, and it was a 12-7 lead for Allen County with 11:51 to go in the second quarter. 2 punts on the next 2 possessions by each team, And Glasgow's last punt would set Allen County up on their own 18-yard line at 7:03 of the second quarter. The Patriots went on a 4-play, 78-yard drive, took 1:46 off the clock. Braylon Adams with a 46-yard touchdown run. A 2-point conversion was no good again, and Allen County led 18-7. And that's the way the half went in with the Patriots up. Allen County will get the football back on their first possession at the start of the third quarter. They would take the kickoff at 11:49 of their series. And from there, on the 11-yard line, they went 9 plays, 84 yards, took 4:50 off the clock. Braden Holland went 3 yards right up the middle for the touchdown. Joseph Hunley kicked the extra point this time, and Allen County led by a score of 25-7. The Scotties would lose it on downs on their next attempt. Allen County would punt the football back. Glasgow would get it back on their own 8-yard line, but immediately threw an interception. And Deontay Granger is the man that got the interception, and that would set Allen County up on their own 20-yard line at 43.6 seconds to go in the third quarter. From there, another 9-play drive for Allen County. 9 plays, 80 yards, took 4:20 off the clock. Chase Ross with his third touchdown of the night, a 20-yard run this time. Joseph Hunley again kicked the extra point, and it was 32-7 in favor of Allen County. Glasgow would fumble on their next opportunity. Mason Hester would get the fumble recovery for Allen County. But Allen County could do nothing with it, lost it on downs. Glasgow would punt. Allen County would punt on their next possession. And that set Glasgow up on their own 38-yard line with 1:55 to go in the fourth quarter. 2 plays, 62 yards, only took 11 seconds off the clock. Kayshawn Austin caught a 52-yard touchdown pass from Trace England. The 2-point conversion was good. Dora Morgan ran it over from 3 yards out. And 32-15 at that point with only 1:13 to go in the game, and Allen County would run out the clock. So we lose the football game here tonight against a good Allen County team, 32-15, and that runs the series record to 37-10 in favor of the Scotties. Tackles tonight. First for Allen County in the game, Deontay Granger with 4 tackles, Colton Sullivan with 1, Jackson Morris had 3, Aiden Johnson with 6 on the night, Eli McCoy with 2, Cooper Adams with 1, Braden Holland with 1, Mason Hester had a good night, 5 tackles and a fumble recovery. Ace Moore didn't have a tackle, but he had that big fumble recovery. Landon Witt with 1. Eddie Chavez, a good night, with 6 tackles. Cameron Ballard with 1. And Chris Duggar with 2. And David Klotzenberger with 1 on the night for Allen County. For the Scotties tonight, Jalen Bradley with 2. Trace Smith had 5 on the night. Caden Allen with 1. Ryder Hedler had 3, and also one of those was a sack of the quarterback. Landon Martin with 3. Kellen Stone, a good night, with 6 tackles. Xander Contreras with 7 big tackles on the night. Good night for him. Stephen Garrett with 4. Brady Gary with 7. Ashton Page with 1. Max Lee, the player of the game for the Scotties, 10 tackles tonight, and one of them was a sack of the quarterback. Justin Payton with 1 tackle. Manny Soto with 1. And Kavion Massey had 3 on the night for the Scotties. Bruce?
I'm finishing up one more. I've got one line to finish right here.
Well, Bruce, we've got Coach Garman standing back here, so we're going to go ahead and get him on real quick. So Larry will give up his seat there. We'll get Jeff on here so he can get back to the locker room. Scotties fall by a final of 32-15 here to the Allen County-Scottsville Patriots. And Jeff, certainly I don't think we played our best game, but you got to give credit to Allen County-Scottsville. They got a good football team.
Well, and that's what I wanted to say. I mean, the better football team tonight won the game. They played better, coached better. They did a really good job. Very physical. We had trouble tackling their backs all night long. And it was just a long night for us. You know, we had some opportunities, I thought, early in the game, and we couldn't capitalize on it. We turned the ball over. I mean, we did about everything you could do not to be successful. And you know, penalties in key situations, turn the ball over, don't tackle the quarterback very well. I thought we had a really good week of preparation. Thought the kids practiced well. Thought we had a pretty good idea of what they were going to run. But you can have the best ideas, but you got to go out there and you got to tackle. And we didn't tackle well tonight. And we had trouble tackling the quarterback. We had trouble tackling 10 for sure. And good football team. Give Coach Hood credit. I think, you know, Bradley's done a really good job with this team. I think looking at the roster, they got 19, 20 seniors. They look like a 19-20 seniors team, very physical, and they make plays. Had a little different style tonight. Didn't throw the ball as much. Didn't have as many big plays throwing the ball wise. You know, but I say that, you know, we talked about things we needed to stop all week. No big pass plays. We give up a big pass play right at the beginning of the game. Can't turn the ball over. Turn the ball over. So we kind of did everything we said we couldn't do to be successful, and it was just one of those nights. But, you know, I think this night's more about how good Allen County played than it was anything else.
We, again, like last week, Jeff, had some trouble finishing drives. I think it was 3 times we got inside Allen County-Scottsville's 30-yard line and did not get points on any of those 3 drives. It's hard to win against a good football team when you don't finish those drives, isn't it?
You won't win against good football teams. I mean, 7 points isn't enough. We've got to score more than 7 points, and when we get the ball down there, we've got to make a play, and we just haven't been able to make a play and finish out a drive for one reason or another. And you know, it's tough, and it's disheartening. It's disheartening to the kids, but it's like I said, this train keeps rolling, and you got to put this behind you, and you can dwell on it tonight, and then tomorrow things, you know, you got to get back in your routine, and you got to come back out here on Monday, and you've got to have a good attitude, and you've got to get ready for another good football team next week.
We have Allen County with about 360 yards rushing tonight, Jeff, and obviously when that happens, that means that team probably controlled the line of scrimmage. Is that what happened, do you think, or was it just poor tackling? Because you're right, we did not tackle well tonight at all.
We just didn't tackle well, I think, more than anything else, and, you know, they kind of got that game going with the fullback and quarterback, and I think, you know, we kind of lost some of our discipline, and we just started guessing of where we're going, and kids have assignments on defense, and the assignments weren't carried out all the time. And when you do that, this is the product that gets. And then when you don't tackle well on top of that, you know, it looks bad.
That being said, our player of the game was Max Lee, and Max did have a big night. He had 10 tackles and a sack on the night, and your linebacking core has played well throughout the first 4 ball games.
They did. I thought they played hard, and I thought they did a good job. And we messed up on some assignments. Some quarterback where they had responsibilities of having the quarterback. We'd catch them going down inside to get the fullback. But, you know, that's how it goes. Just, you know, it was one of those nights, and then when you get that thing going, this is what it develops into. And you know, I was wanting to keep the game close, getting into the second half, giving ourselves a chance. You know, I really thought that game could have been 12, you know, even 12-7, 14-12 at halftime if we finished this drive down here and score. But it wasn't. We just wanted to, we wanted to stay in the ball game and then hopefully make some plays, and we just didn't. And then when you get down, you know, that third touchdown, it's hard to overcome.
Barron County next week, Jeff. They got a 21-15 win over Monroe County tonight. Trojans go into that game undefeated at 4-0. What's the talk with your team as you head into that ball game?
Well, it's just another opportunity. I mean, I don't know a whole lot about them. I haven't done any film study on them or anything of, you know, how they're doing their personnel, I got a pretty good idea of how they're playing their offense with
you know their head coach pretty well, don't you?
Past, so that gives us something.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a tough offense. It's a tough offense to stop, and you've got to be disciplined. It's assignment football, and you know, we'll have our hands full. It's another older team that we're going to be playing next week. It's got a lot of older upperclassmen, and but you know, we've got to get back. We've got to do some basic things better, and that's block and tackle. I don't care where you want to go with all these games. It boils down to blocking, tackling, taking care of the ball. We didn't do any of the phases of the game that we pride ourselves on very well tonight, I don't think.
Jeff, appreciate your time. We'll talk to you next week. Scotty head coach Jeff Garman, his ball club falling here to the Allen County-Scottsville Patriots, 32-15 for their first loss of the season. And we will continue now with our Don Franklin post-game report, and we'll turn things over to Bruce Trabue. He'll take a look at our final offensive stats. Bruce?
Thank you, Joe. With the final score of the Patriots 32, the Scotties 15. So the Scotties have fallen to 3-1. The Patriots will fall to 4-0. And let me tell you, this is our Don Franklin post-game report. These are your McDonald's stats for the total game. The Patriots had 19 first downs to 14 for the Scotties. Allen County rushed for 363 yards, 79 through the air for a total of 442 yards. The Scotties had 150 yards on the ground, 94 through the air for a total of 244. So Allen County put up almost 200 more yards than the Scotties tonight. Here's one of the keys we talked about, 3 turnovers. We had 6 fumbles tonight. We lost 2 of them and 1 interception. Allen County had no turnovers, 1 fumble, and they did not lose them. Scotties were penalized 8 times for 55 yards. Allen County 12 times for 122 yards. The Patriots ran 61 plays for 27 minutes and 30 seconds. The Scotties with 52 plays for 20 minutes and 30 seconds. Individually in this contest, Chase Ross outrushed the Scotties as a team. He had 180 yards on 19 carries and 2 touchdowns with a long of 46. Braden Holland rushed it 11 times for 89 yards. He had a long of 41. He scored 1 touchdown. Braylon Adams had 9 rushes for 85 yards and a touchdown with a long of 46. Bladen Bevers, 7 yards on 3 rushes. Gavin Pettigo rushed it twice for 6 yards. Jeffrey Garcia had 1 rush for 2, and Wyatt Todd had 1 rush for 3 yards. Adams was 4 of 77 passing for 79 yards and a touchdown. Chase Ross, who had 3 scores here tonight, had 1 catch for 56 yards. That went for a score. DeAndre Granger had 2 catches for 20 yards with a long of 12, and Bladen Bevers had 1 catch for 3 yards. Eddie Chavez had 135 yards on 4 punts. That's a 33-yard average with a long of 32. Cameron Bull led the Scotties tonight. He did reach 100 yards, 106 yards on 19 rushes with a long of 14. Ryder Heller had 33 yards on 5 carries with a long of 18. Jathan Franklin had 1 carry for 15 yards. Kellen Stone 2 for 11. Kanan Allen had 2 rushes for 2 yards, and Hudson Gum had 4 rushes, but really 3 of them were sacks for a minus 22 yards and a score. He had a long of 28, and that was his touchdown. Hudson was 3 of 13 tonight for 42 yards. Trace Smith was 1 of 1 for 52 yards and a score, and Cameron Bull was 0 for 1 with the interception. Keyshawn Austin had 1 catch for 52 yards. That was a touchdown. Kanan Allen had 2 catches for 23 yards, a long of 22, and Jarek Martin with only 1 catch tonight for 19 yards with a long of 12. Kanan Allen punted 3 times for 114 yards. That's a 38-yard average. He had a long of 43. Joe, one of the keys y'all talked about was Jalen Bradley, whether or not, he would, get some catches tonight. But we of course, with only 3 completions on 13 attempts, I guess we were sacked 3 times, but Hudson stayed under pressure the whole game.
He did stay under pressure a lot. They did throw to Bradley at least one time, I can remember, down here in the end zone, but did not complete that
That was
pass.
the interference, which was a touchdown. And, I mean, the guy was celebrating. He should have been, because it was going to be a touchdown, and it only cost him 15 yards, and we didn't score. So, I mean, it was a successful play.
Let's take a look at our Hardee's hot and fresh play of the game here, as it is going to be freshman to freshman right there at the end of the ball game. It is quarterback Trace England connected with freshman wide receiver Keyshawn Austin, as you're getting a look at it now on the live stream for the Scotties. It was a 52-yard touchdown completion from freshman Trace England to freshman Keyshawn Austin, as that will be our Hardee's hot and fresh play of the game. Good to see a couple of younger players getting a big play there. That'll be a highlight for them. Obviously, I'm sure they would have rather had the win, but at least those two freshmen had a nice highlight play for our Hardee's hot and fresh play of the game. We need to take one more break here on the Don Franklin Auto Postgame Wrap-Up. We're back after a 3-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
When the classic flavors of bacon, lettuce, and tomato meet the classic goodness of Hardee's Frisco lineup, you get instant summer favorites. Introducing Hardee's Frisco BLT Angus Burger and Frisco BLT Hand-Breaded Chicken Sandwich.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Since 1980, Applebee's has been bringing great food and big smiles to Kentucky neighborhoods just like yours in Glasgow. Their extensive menu of delicious comfort foods has something for everyone to love. And Applebee's loves to support the community and cheer on the Glasgow Scotties. Remember to stop by Applebee's on any Scotties game night in your Scotties attire and get 10% off your meal and non-alcoholic beverages. Eating good in the neighborhood at Applebee's, just off Happy Valley Road across from Walmart.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Your Glasgow destination for the finest flavors of Mexico and more. Priced to keep you coming back again and again. Authentic and delectable. La Nacional International Market Deli and Taqueria. Real Mexican street-style tacos. Carne asada, picadas, ceviche, tripas, burritos, quesadillas, lengua, chorizo, tortas, and more. Always fresh. Made from scratch and delicious. La Nacional. Across from Hibbett Sports, Shane Drive, Glasgow. If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more. Member FDIC.
Every morning in hardworking America, Hardee's biscuit makers rise to bake our original made-from-scratch biscuits. And now, mix and match 2 handcrafted breakfast biscuits, just $5. Find the best deals on the Hardee's app.
Back here on the Don Franklin Auto postgame wrap-up, where the Scotties fall for the first time this season by a final score of 32-15 to the Allen County-Scottsville Patriots. And we need to tell you about our Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance player of the game, and that is going to be the senior linebacker, Max Lee. Huge night for Max on the defensive side as he winds up with 10 tackles on the night, and he also added a sack to his total as well. So Max Lee, with those 10 tackles and a sack, will be our Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance player of the game, and that is brought to you by Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance agent Joe Myers. So we will look forward to next week now where the Scotties will go back on the road, but it's a short road trip. They'll just go right across town to take on the Barron County Trojans over at Trojan Field. Barron County defeated Monroe County 21-15 tonight, so the Trojans, will go into that ball game with a record of 4-0. Scotties will go over there with a record of 3-1. Our pregame coverage will begin at 6:30 on both the radio and on our live stream through YouTube as well as EPB Cable 6. And kickoff between the Scotties and Trojans at 7 o'clock next Friday night over there at Trojan Stadium. Matthew, did you ever send me all the folks who were helping tonight? So why don't you just tell me real quick? So we had Caleb Saltzman on the camera down on the field. Jimmy Pruitt on the game camera on top of the press box. And back at the studio, it was John Clark on the board for us. And our video producer, of course, Matthew Clark. And, of course, my partners on the broadcast, Larry Alexander and Bruce Tribune. Once again, your final score, Allen County-Scottsville 32, Glasgow 15. Patriots go to 4-0 on the year. Scotties fall to 3-1. I'm Joe Myers. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Go Scotties football on WCLU 103.1 FM and AM 1490. Brought to you by Don Franklin Auto, Applebee's, Baird Private Wealth Management in Glasgow, La Nacional Restaurant, South Central Rural Telecommunications Cooperative, McDonald's, Aero Safety, Hardee's, The People's Bank, TJ Regional Health, and Kentucky Farm Bureau Agent Joe Myers. Follow all Glasgow High School Scotties sports right here. Your home for local WCLU. A presentation of Seven Mountains Media Sports.